everybody, and welcome to Tales on Tap, a place where good friends get together and tell stories about reuniting star-crossed lovers, giving a child a knife, and wasting no time diving headfirst into a massive chasm. I hope you're all doing well, and before we hop into tonight's announcements, let's say hello to everybody, shall we?
Hi,
hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I just want to say that I'm innocent.
You're innocent. You gave a little goblin boy a knife. Evan still has internet.
For no reason.
Nothing of the sort.
Yeah, Evan still has some internet issues, but we're kind of getting there. So apologies in advance if there's a bit of breaking up everywhere. But you've probably noticed that.
Yeah, sorry guys.
We are missing one member at the moment. Don't worry, Rory will be back, but just not this week. So quickly hopping into announcements before we kick off. Where we left off in quite a suspenseful moment, we are, as always, sponsored by our good friends over at Valkyrie RPG. So head over to valkyrie-rpg.co.uk and use the code TALES10 for 10% off everything except for subscription items at checkout. And trust me, highly endorse that because as you guys who tuned into the Fallen session last week, you'll know that they deliver some very well-timed nat 20s. So definitely go check them out.
How many of them?
There was 7 chunky crits. There were a couple more thrown in across the session. But yeah, it was.
And they're not even weighted.
They are not weighted. It's just amazing.
It's like they did some ritual dance to some pagan gods or something, just to put some good juju on the dice. And then the one ducky dice that Natalie got just rolled nat 1 and then a 2. So don't get the ducky dice. Just any others apart from the ducky dice.
These little ones, these little teeth-sized ones, beautiful stuff. Love them. But anyway,
I still don't like you describe them as teeth-sized.
No,
it's just so specific.
To be fair, Chris said, "Oh, they're like teeth," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I like teeth." But yes, so be sure to check them out and also give our social media a follow. So we've got it all downstairs below. We've got Twitter, we've got TikTok, we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, and we also have a community Discord channel. And on the Discord channel, if you hop on in there, we are currently running a giveaway where we want you to create the most creative NPC you can possibly think of and bang them in the giveaway. What's it called, Natalie?
NPC giveaway channel.
NPC giveaway channel. And you will be in the chance for winning a custom commission and matching chibi by our one and only Natalie of any character, anything you wish. So we will be judging those in the next last orders we do. So be sure to head on over and put in your submissions, and we can't wait to see what you're coming up with because there's a few in there which I'm loving the sound of, but keep them coming and you'll be in for a chance of winning a lovely art commission. Also, just to say, if you head over to our YouTube channel at the moment, we've got lots of awesome content coming your way. We've got an assumptions video based on our character art for our main campaign, The Fallen. We've got things to make you laugh coming. We've got what?
Why is Evan's face like the size of...
What happened?
What have you done,
Evan,
man?
get back!
I don't think he did.
I wish I could.
Move away from me. What is happening?
Right, anyway, ignoring this, head over to our YouTube, just in this meantime, just open a new tab, go over to YouTube and check out our assumptions video. We've got things to make you laugh coming, things to make you cry, things to make you think. So stay tuned for a lot of good content coming your way on YouTube. But is there anything anybody else has to add that I have forgotten about?
Yes, the collab thing.
The collab thing. Oh, exciting stuff coming at the end of the month. So it's the 29th of June. Myself and Dan, as well as 3 other incredible DMs, are going to be put to the test as we go DMs versus player, as Chris, our own Chris, who was not here, will take us through a collaborative one-shot, and we will see what will come. We're going to be releasing some promos for it soon, some art, and I'm very, very excited.
Yeah,
do you want to give more information about it?
Yeah. So the collaboration is between us and 3 other D&D YouTube and Twitch channels. So if any of you are familiar with Die by the Sword, Roll Britannia are collabing with us, as well as I forgot.
That's That's great.
One second. The
think
Dirty
the last one's
Rollers.
Dirty
Sorry,
Rollers, yeah.
the Dirty Rollers.
Dirty
Of
Rollers.
course
We
it is.
apologise.
Sorry, guys, it's been a long week and
It's
it's
been a
like
day.
30 degrees here constantly, like a baking 30 for like
Yeah.
days, so frazzled. But yeah, the Dirty Rollers, Die by the Sword, we've got Roll Britannia, so three of the biggest, I would say, and arguably best streamers, including us as well, so that's 4.
UK, yeah.
Well, 3 are UK based. We've got 1 American group, which is the Dirty Rollers, but please make sure you check that out. We've been kind of working quite hard in the background to kind of put this all together. It's going to be insane. I can't wait. We already know what characters everyone's playing, and it's going to be a peach. So make sure you tune
Very
in
excited.
on the 29th for that.
Yes. But yeah, other than that, I think I just need, who is it to roll a d20 now for recap? It would be Rory, but he's not here.
I think it's just me and Rory, is it not?
So if you...
No, because you
oh,
did it
that's
last
not
week.
me. Yeah.
It's Dan.
It's just
it's-
me.
Just
Yeah,
you.
it's just Dan.
All right, so it'll be...
I'll roll.
Well, no,
16.
you don't need to, because nobody's
it's
rolling
you by
against
default.
you. Like, what?
Just want to fucking roll, all right?
All right. Okay, so Gio, you'll be providing the recap next time.
Mhm.
And I think, without further ado, please go grab yourself a drink, stay hydrated. It is stupidly warm, keep yourself cool, but sit back, relax, as we jump into tonight's episode of Tales on Tap.
Or something.
Everybody's muted.
Has it been like that since the beginning?
Yeah, my stream deck
Since we
must
started.
have double clicked.
From the beginning.
Yeah, so my stream
no,
deck thing.
So we got the announcements in there.
Yeah, but it's when we went to the intro bit.
Oh, it's just you, dude. All right.
Let's start again.
Start again.
Back to the
from top.
beginning.
Thank you for pointing that out, Group Quest.
Amazing. I might even change this now just to see if you guys have noticed any changes in the recap. Anyway, so where to begin? Some time ago, across the vast emptiness of the cosmos, 2 young and noble explorers searched the vast reaches of space, trying to uncover and certainly unravel the many mysteries of the universe. And they were very much in love. And from that love, I was born. What? Oh, too far back? Just yesterday. Right. Very well. Well then, What can I say about the poor and unfortunate souls which reside in this empty and quite rudimentary shelter in the very heart of the cataclysm which has beset this once fine place? They are practically destitute, and for all intents and purposes, on their knees. With many sick or dying, limited resources, and little hope for the future, it's hard to see the upside for these people. However, this does not deter them. In fact, it has rallied them to persevere through this horror, and I have to say, I find that quite noble and valiant of them. I spent most of the evening tending to their sick as best I could, given the limited resources that I have on my person, but I was not unaided myself, for the young goblin orphan boy named Boots helped me. Knives did mention that the poor lad has had a rough time of it of late, and lost all the family that he's ever known. Between you and I see a lot of myself in him. But he seems to be doing well, and Knives reassures me that they take care of their own. But I can't help feel the need to bring him under my protection. Just as my brothers did for me all those years ago. I don't know, maybe I'm being foolish. But if I can just save one of them... Alas, I'm getting sidetracked. The rest of the group rested as best as they could, given the uncomfortable environment which we find ourselves in. Bella was especially positive, though, which was not surprising, considering how shook she was earlier, and the mere presence of Aqua. It seems to have resolved her somewhat. ROR1, or Rory, as we like to call him, went outside and ensured that a safe perimeter was set up, and honestly, though I know little about our metallic friend, it certainly brings some relief to know that he is nearby and standing guard. Geo and Gurgle did their best to gather as much information as they could about what calamity has befallen these people, but information is proving to be as elusive as a good meal in this place. Whatever foul evil has set on this place, we would find no answers here. However, a plan has seemingly been formulated to head to the epicenter of this calamity. Geo and Gurgle worked together with Caleb to gather as many functional potions as possible for the journey ahead. But Geo, he managed to find that even some of them had been corrupted in some way, which speaks to the nature of what's been happening. It is organic in nature, it seems. Or at least, some of it is. Whilst the plan was being put together, we advised Knives to make sure that their people are ready to leave this place at a moment's notice. These people are severely unprotected and underprepared for what is out there, I fear. And without our aid, their fates could already be sealed. We mustn't make any hasty decisions, for we've come from space itself. A concept I do not believe that these people would be able to grasp in their primitive standing. They are not Neanderthalic by any means, but they may not grasp the sheer magnitude of the fact that these galaxies are teeming with life out there. Best that we don't disturb the balance of these things too much whilst we're here. Anyway, the following morning, we gathered around the table to enact the plan set forth the evening prior. We headed out, and with some determination. But before we did set off, we ensured that the people left here in the bunker were prepared for every scenario. So, they prepared themselves with weapons and gathered their belongings in case they need to make a hasty retreat. We left. What was left of the city known as Waterdeep lay ahead. And as we pressed through the destruction, with Knives, Caleb, and Darius at our sides, we reached the epicenter. And it was there that we understood the sheer size of the destruction that had befallen this place. Though we did not have much time to ponder such things, as we were set upon by creatures. Creatures that I have not come across before, which is quite odd. They were out for blood, and our quarry was finally realized. This was going to be a fight, and many of us fall as a result. This, however, seemed not to be our fate. Paladine is surely watching out for us after all.
Beautifully done. Except for, the technical Typical glitch at the start,
doesn't matter.
but very nice. As Apollo rightly says, Paladine hopefully at your side, you find yourselves, some of you fallen face first, some of you been carried by a gnomish woman, some of you using your acrobatics to land. You chased these weird blightish root-formed creatures down into the chasm that beset you in the center of the castle ward in Waterdeep. As you landed, you were faced by another set of creatures, unclear as yet what they can do and what they are capable of. But Apollo decided to venture further. Apollo followed towards the green light emanating from
I don't
the
remember that
central-
happening. No, don't think that.
emanating
Very,
from the
very well.
central portion of the room, alerted by your presence. And it seems to those of you who are more perceptive in nature that the interaction with these vines at your feet also helped make this creature aware of intruders. It turned, this wyvern-like body, no hind legs, but these ventral kind of fins in a way, the vines attaching to various points across its body, these wings which seem compressed, more fin-like than wings. And for those of you, I'd say Geo has likely known of these creatures before. A solar dragon. Very rare to find them in any terrestrial body. But here one is. Smaller than records have stated, probably not yet reached its adulthood, but it's here, and it looks at you all. I really don't think you belong here. And stares through you, Apollo, and towards that room. I need Apollo, Gurgle, Darius, Knives, Aqua, and Bella. Geo, you are just out to make me Constitution saving throws, please, as these pits of magma, this solar radiant energy that form the eyes of this creature is too bright for many of you to bear. And does anybody speak Draconic here?
Nope.
Nope.
Bella does, and only Bella does.
Okay, so Bella will hear one of these creatures to the side after having heard the solar dragon speak go, "Grata," which you know to mean bananas, and you see them all cover their eyes.
Oh God.
Nice.
Bananas lives on.
It does. No matter of the world.
I got a natural 20 for a 22 on my con save.
Amazing. You are good.
Yes.
Gurgle, what'd you get?
21 total.
Oh, you are fine. What did Aqua and Bella get?
Bella got, Aqua got 14.
Okay.
Bella may be thrown by bananas, got a nat 1 plus -1, so got a 0.
Got a 0. Bella, can you roll me a d4, please?
Yeah, that tracks.
Can I have a free action, please?
What depends.
Can I
Shoot
speak
yourself.
just very quickly? Can I speak to the dragon?
Go on.
And I'm going to turn around and go, apologies for the intrusion. We were told that down here there was the most ugliest of creatures with the foulest breath. It seems that we may be in the right place.
Nice. Okay.
I got 4.
You just hear,
Four.
just hear Geo's palm hit his face from like down the cave.
Yeah, the echo can be loudly heard. That
A 4 on the d4.
Yeah.
You are blinded for 4 turns.
Oh!
Oh,
Okay.
And you are also restrained from the vines previously.
Oh! Fuck!
bound
I'm
and gagged.
s-
Jesus.
I am
This
so
is not a
happy
good
that
day.
I have a good constitution. I rolled a 14, but I have +7 in con
Oh,
saves.
Oh, I'm going to
Please
show
do.
everyone at home. that this is the beastie that has just been described. Look at that. Ugh.
So am I grappled then as well?
Restrained means you're also grappled.
Yeah.
So Gurgle, you kind of, as you're turning away from the dragon, you see Darius just like his eyes are shock white, and you just see him sign. And Knives just looks at him and goes to pick him up. But before we begin, I need everyone to re-roll me initiative because we are kicking off right from the start. Let's go.
Come on,
Ooh,
big money, no
beastie
whammies.
time. Let's go.
Big money, no whammies. Oh, that's good. 17.
17
good.
for Apollo.
That's good for me. I have a -1 modifier, but that's good for me. I don't know how good it's going to be. Good.
Right.
Okay. Oh, I need to. Oh God, so many NPCs. Right, hang on. Oh,
Of course. Of fucking course.
sorry, Chris.
Don't apologise to Chris. He should apologise to us. Do as you may.
Okay.
What's your dex? -1, did you say?
Sorry.
Apollo, yeah.
Yeah, -1.
Cool. I'm just going to sort the NPCs out first because there are a few of them.
My dexterity is a solid 9.
Lovely.
I don't need to be dexterous. I have Paladin on my side.
Dear Lord.
Oh, so you follow him too. Nice.
Okay. 25 to 20.
22.
Damn, you're up there again.
Bella got 22. Aqua got 24.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. I assume, Bella, your dex is going to be higher than Geo's.
+2.
Yeah, +1, so
Cool.
you're fine.
20 to 15.
We're not actually do fuck. She's blind and restrained.
Actually, yeah, to be fair, Gurgle, what's yours? Just to save that process.
3.
3. Alrighty. In that case, so we've just had the top of initiative, but we're going to start from scratch. So Aqua, straight up. What's she doing?
Oh, right, Aqua, seeing Bella restrained, is going to charge forward.
Alright.
I'm just this person's with us, right? The giant gnome.
That's nice.
That's nice,
Yeah.
man.
No,
I forgot.
Caleb.
I was like, are we playing this
Caleb
giant gnome?
cast enlarge on knives.
That's right. So I am running past
Oh,
at
fuck
her
Caleb,
full.
Health energy.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
I know, I should really. It's not my fault.
Okay, I'm getting to beside Apollo then.
Okay.
And she is going to say, "Now you pissed me off," as she.
My passive perception is really shit, so I'm gonna do that thing where I go, fuck!
Yeah. And you do.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, she has lots of spells. Sorry, I forgot that I was
She's a
running
ranger.
there. Hold on, sorry for 2
That's
seconds.
all
Oh no, not you. I'm building myself up to what I'm doing, and I'm hoping it's gonna be good. Don't want to waste a spell slot.
Right, she's just going to take 2 shots of that arrow because I can't actually figure out what I'm supposed to do right now.
Do you want a Hunter's Mark?
Yes, she would Hunter's Mark first as a bonus action, and then she's going to take 2 shots with Oathbow.
Do you have a question?
Just to clarify, I'm almost certain I cast Sanctuary on someone last week. Or was it Shield of Faith? Did I cast Shield of Faith?
I think you cast Shield of Faith on
Was
someone.
it not Shield? Was it not Shield of Faith on Gurgle?
I think
No,
you
Shield of
cast it.
Faith was on Ash on someone in our
Yeah.
team, wasn't it?
Yeah, Shield of
I
Faith
did that
was
too, but-
on Michael, but I don't know. I think you cast I don't know what the sanctuary.
I think you cast Sentry up top.
Because
Was it?
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
okay. That's fine. I can't remember. So because it's been like a couple of weeks, I can't remember. It's fine. We'll go with it as if nobody has it cast. That's fine.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark, first one to hit.
It's 13 plus 6, so 19.
19 hits.
Yeah, hits. Okay, so that is. Where are my d8s? Well, I have no d8s. There they are. That is 8 plus 5. 13. Second
Okay.
hit. Oh,
Have you
so
included
close.
the D6 for Hunter's Mark in that?
I did not. Thank you. D6. 6.
Just gotta bear with us. It has been a while since we played this
Yeah.
campaign, so getting back into.
I've never run her in combat ever, so yeah, that was a 6 on the hunter mark.
Yeah, 19.
Right, 19.
The second hit was 19 plus 6.
Yeah.
Like so close to a chunky crit. 7 plus 5, 12.
12
Plus
damage.
3.
So 15 damage. Nicely done, Aqua. Okay, 34 damage straight off the bat as Aqua sprints forward. You've really pissed me off now. Boof, boof. Straight into like one of its fins, kind of tearing it slightly. It doesn't seem too bothered, but
I mean, it's a fucking dragon, dude.
it is a dragon. All right, next up we have Bella. Come on, Natalie, it's all you.
So, okay, what can I not do if I'm
Move
going?
or see.
You cannot move. You
Okay.
cannot see.
Cannot dance,
Okay.
cannot sing, can't do much of anything.
I mean, you can try and get out the vines. So, I mean, it's
You
going to be a
can,
contested.
you can use your action to try and free yourself from the vines.
I'll see if I can do something. I do have one thing that I might be able to do. No,
Okay.
I have to be
cast-
able to see.
I cast remove all conditions at 9th level.
No, it just says within range. Range within 60 feet. Is the dragon within 60 feet of me?
Of you.
Just.
Just. I think that's why. I think that's why it's. I hit you.
Yeah. That's why it hit you and not Jim.
Right, okay, well. I don't know whether I want to chance this, because I can't see. Yeah, fuck it, right?
There we
if
go.
Blind
it's an
and
attack, you have
restrained.
like 7 people in front of you. Just so you know.
It's
You wouldn't
fine.
know that.
Right.
Can't see them.
I mean, she does. She saw them before.
And now, very pissed off, she oh, no, there's bloody some verbal. Oh, she can talk,
Yeah, she can
Yeah,
talk.
you're good, mate.
right? And semantic, I can still wave my arms about.
Yeah, it's just you
Alright.
have no movement.
I
Down to the
thrust my
ankles.
hand in the air, and you do see this flame descend upon the dragon as I cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flames is a dex save.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that it fails. So roll damage.
So that is an 8 and a 3.
Sorry, was it Sacred Flame?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
On a creature that you can see within range.
Yeah.
Flame Light Radiance descends on a creature you can see within range.
Ah,
Can't cast that, I'm
balls.
afraid.
Alright, she just tries to get free.
Okay. All right. Roll me either an athletics or an acrobatics check, please.
I'll go with acrobatics. 6.
Plus.
No, that's plus. It's 6.
Yeah. No, you're still restrained.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay. All right then. After that, it is Geo.
Cool. Okay, let us just think here for a second. We cannot rush in. Oh no, wait, everyone is fine. Okay, do what I do. Right. Gio is going to look at Bella and saying in his most sympathetic voice, "Sorry, I've got other things I must try and do if we're going to stop this."
Who said that?
And just...
You know where they were.
And it's the only one with the accent.
Yeah, I was going to say. Wait, you've not been listening to me this entire time? So Gio's going to move to here. And hopefully, let me just do a measure quick. Yes, okay. Okay, let's try something. I am going to... So you sort of see Gio, like, angling himself properly, trying to get into a good position. He's like, right, okay. Oh. And whereas normally he would, like, activate spells from his spell book, you just see his hands get this sort of, like, slight neon glow around them. And sort of moving into the air and looking around, grab something that looks like a tether, and this sort of palish blue string just appears out of nowhere and runs straight towards the baby solar dragon. And as an action, I'm going to try and cast momentary stasis on this thing.
Okay.
So he just grabs it and just yanks, and this sort of ripple goes across. It needs to make a con save of 15 or higher.
Save. Alrighty. Alright, okay. That is... Oh! That is a 15.
Damn, needs beads. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Like, as the ripple sort of, like, dissipates across his chest, he goes, nah. Okay, this thing is tough. As a sort of free action, he's just gonna go, this thing has got a lot of scale to it. Try and do something to get below that, okay? And... seeing what it did, Gio's going to take a step this way, and I will end my turn there.
Okie dokie. At the top of initiative.
What?
It is going to... You feel, those of you who are still on the vines, you feel them begin to move once more, and it is going to attempt to pull Bella in. Bella, I need you to make me a strength saving throw, please.
So I've got a disadvantage on strength.
See?
Says the strength.
Yeah, because she's
disadvantage.
restrained.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 0.
Okay, you are
Get some new dice, man.
These are Tuesday.
Feet closer towards it.
How
But that
much
is it.
closer?
20 feet. So you're now pulled through, essentially, Knives' legs backwards. This
Okay.
creature here is going to kind of sniff the air a bit before looking at Knives, and it's going to initially make 2 claw attacks against her. That's going to miss. That is going to hit. Okay, Knives is she raging? Yes, she is.
Yeah.
So that is that halved to 3. And then the full brunt of that, which is 10. All right, then. It takes those 2 swipes at Knives with its claw and then disappears from sight. Question: when a creature is invisible, can they provoke opportunity attacks?
No.
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 If
I mean, they
someone
can,
has...
but it's with a disadvantage because
No, if they're
you
invisible.
can hear them run away.
Yeah, but if they're invisible, I believe it's only blind sight that allows you to attack them with an opportunity attack.
Aqua has umbral sight, which allows her to see invisible creatures.
Oh.
Yeah, but she's out of range to opportunity attack the blue.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I'm saying if she gets in range of, then she would be able to. But
Let me just check. Rory, I don't think you can. No, they can't. All right, cool.
So opportunity attacks are triggered by a creature you can see leaving your reach.
Yeah.
So no.
All right then. The second one, let's see, is going to. Yeah, let's go for it. So it rears its head back, and you've seen this once before from the other one previously. This necrotic, blackened energy seems to gargle up its throat as it breathes out. And I need. Who do I need? Who's in 10 feet? I need Rory, Knives.
That's it.
Just Rory and Knives. So it's both of me.
That's
cool.
just you.
All right, hang on. I'm working on it. Bear with me.
Excuse us while the DM plays with herself.
Whoa.
Damn.
So Knives.
Unbelievable, man. It's always you.
Yes, it is.
Knives succeeds. And Rory does not.
Is this a breathing effect? Because I don't think he does that.
Well, no, this is the thing. So I don't know what to do.
I don't. He doesn't breathe. So if it's a noxious
basically
gas,
this corrosive. It's corrosive. It would melt it down. It would still damage him. It's
okay,
not like,
yeah, fine.
Yeah, so it's not disease or poison in a way. It's just
okay,
it's
yeah. I was just checking because when he was like he
corrosion.
breathes this gas, I was like, this is weird.
No, so
No,
he
no,
breathes
that's
it
fine.
out, and
That's
then
fine.
it kind of seeps into Rory's joints. And
I
begins
think fucking
corroding
Rory
slightly.
can breathe. I reckon this is the long con.
The long con.
Like eventually he's just gonna
It's
take his
actually another
helmet off, and it's
plasmoid in a
just
suit.
yeah, it's just gonna take his helmet off, and it's just gonna be some dude like, yo, what?
My name's Phil. I'm Steve.
Okay, so they're
Oh,
both.
fucking hell,
So
Yeah.
22 necrotic damage for Rory.
22.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
Holy shit.
Oh, so that's how you're going to take care of him. You're just going to kill him off at the start of the session. All right.
I mean, yeah.
I'm for it. Like,
Whoa! I didn't say a thing. I was just thinking, like, what happens when you're away? Then.
But then that is going to be the end of its turn. It's now Knives' go. It's all me,
Come on,
guys.
Grandma.
Okay, so Knives, in her enlarged state, seeing Darius having signed, is going to look around, look to the creature behind, who just kind of breathed this necrotic fume onto her, and is going to pick up Darius, and is beginning to climb.
Oh, so Darius like signaled it's again.
That's help me.
Is it help me? I don't know sign language, man.
Yeah, help me.
Oh, that's so nice. Did you learn that especially for tonight?
I might have done.
That's so. I mean, that level of preparation for a session is what I kind of aspire to do as a DM. Like, I don't do any of that. Like, he signs, help me.
So he signs help me. Knives goes and picks him up, and they begin to climb. I'm just going to see how far she gets based on athletics check. Yeah, she's absolutely fine. She is out of there.
I fucking knew she'd be the first one to betray us.
Okay, now it is Caleb's go. Caleb, seeing kind of the disaster around, you guys will get a turn eventually, I swear, is going to pull out a vial from a pouch at his side, and you see this kaleidoscope of different colors. There are reds, oranges, yellows, greens, purples, pinks. It shakes it up before, actually he moves first. I didn't think I moved him. It's going to move forwards just in front of Bella, and it's going to try and launch this vial of acid, and is going to cast a slightly modified version of Rainbow Spray, courtesy
nice.
of all three queer heroes.
nice.
So
Dope.
it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which it fails. So it takes a d6 acid, so 2 acid, a d6 cold, 5 cold, a d6 fire, 6 fire. So I didn't take that at all. So 6, 8, 13 points of an assortment of damages from Caleb. And that is the second level spell. So that's marked off. And that is going to be Caleb's go because he used all of his movement. He's still a bit scared, but you know, he's trying. He's trying. And with that, it's Apollo.
I don't want to go now. I've been sat here. Right, so Apollo is going to. Oh, he's going to do something stupid. So I am in my beast form, my changeling form. So I got 40 feet of movement. I am going to.
Oh, no.
Is this thing on the floor, like in the goop, like?
So
It's not
as
like
you
in
kind of-
the air, right?
No, so you have a closer look. So essentially, the goop is a pool of what looks to be some kind of acid. And from it, there are these vines which kind of create this egg shape. The egg itself, upon your kind of intrusion, has been split open. It is essentially encased in the egg, its head peeking out, and some of its body is still linked to the egg itself.
Okay. Thank you for answering that very important question. I will run full speed towards the creature, launch myself up, and grab hold of it.
All right, okay.
I'm not going for a grapple. I just need to touch the fucking thing.
You just need to touch the fucking thing. All right, can you just roll me either acrobatics or athletics check to jump over this acid?
No. What? No, I don't want to do that. I want to just do it.
Yeah, but this is D&D.
Okay. 15?
15. I will say you managed to do it. You kind of stumble a little bit as you reach the other side. You don't take any damage because it's like on your boot and you're able to shake it off. And it's the corrosion. You could hear like sizzling on the leather of your boot, but you are there.
So what I want to do, and here's what I want to do. I want to run, leap, and you know, like kind of like when you like your wall jump off. So I want to run, plant on it, cast, and then as I push myself back off to get off and out.
Yeah, I mean you have 40 feet. Okay.
Yeah. So that's
That's your entire movement to get back.
And as I attach to it, I need it to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom save. Is this a spell?
It is a spell. That's my action.
That is a natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. That is a 22.
Fucking hell. Okay, so the spell does not take effect.
Nothing on a fail?
No, I'm trying to do something crazy.
Okay.
So I launch. Try to cast the spell. I'm not telling you which spell I'm casting.
Okay.
Tell you. And then a silvery barbs as my reaction to that. I still have my bonus action. I'm going to harness divine power as a bonus action.
All right then.
To get that first level spell.
Go for it. All right then.
And that is my go.
Okay. It is now
Nothing changed.
the Solar Dragon's turn.
No, this is what I wanted to avoid.
The Solar Dragon is going to begin to crawl out of the egg. You see that the vines and the tendrils are still very much attached to it, kind of like almost like plugging in. And it moves forward and it looks at you, looks down at you all. And I need yeah, all right. I need Gurgle, Bella, Caleb, Aqua, Apollo to make me Constitution saving throws, please.
Come on, big money.
Is Bella's at any sort of disadvantage because she is
Not for
blind?
con. Not for con.
Brilliant. That is actually.
Right, so
That's okay.
Caleb's okay.
17?
Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Right.
17, success.
Okay. You
And
only
I got a
take
21.
21, success.
27.
Success.
Aqua got a 6.
Fail.
Oh, she's getting out more dice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, 4, 5, 6, and she's getting more. Amazing.
This is why you stay out of range.
Solar flare.
Love that sound.
Love that move. That is absolutely one of the best moves in the entire series.
Okay, so I think everybody succeeded.
Apart
So
from
you take,
Aqua.
except for Aqua.
Yeah.
Aqua takes 34 points of necrotic damage.
That's stupid.
As this creature, instead of a typical dragon breath weapon, casts Blight.
Ooh.
You do hear as she lets out a guttural scream. She's still standing, barely, but she lets out this massive scream.
Okay, so it is 34 points halved
Yeah, 17.
to 17.
Oh no, okay. We need to go big guns now, don't we?
Yep.
So it was just knives. You notice that Rory is in range. No, he's not. He's not, never mind. But Gurgle, what you notice is that your armor itself is not affected. It seeps through your armor into your plasmoid body itself. The armor is absolutely fine. It is purely you within the armor that is being affected here. It uses its blighted breath. But that is its turn. So it is now Rory's turn. Jesus Christ.
I think you can kind of see Gurgle throughout the sort of, slits in the armor. There's sort of a bit of ooze starts to leak out almost and drop.
So, hasted Rory
Yeah, he is.
80 feet of movement.
80 feet of movement, 17
Yeah.
attacks because it's hasted, just fucking decimates everything.
Fuck him up.
Rory is going to first of all unleash a attack with his crystal rapier on this guy. For a natural 20!
Holy shit. Well done, Chris! What level are we? We're 6, aren't we? We're level 6,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
just getting the crit table up.
We're fighting a dragon.
Oh, then I'll get the bigger one up.
Yeah, might as well.
17 points of damage. Plus a 1 on the chunky crit table.
A 1.
A 1.
Roll 2. Strike misses the critical organs, inflict a paltry 2d4 additional damage.
2d4. Okay. 1.
I like that it's a paltry 2d4.
So additional 4 damage.
Yeah.
A meager amount of hit points.
Okay, it's gonna strike it again as it's not dead. That is a 16 to hit, which just hits. For 7 points of damage, and it's gonna make that a goading attack. So that's an extra d8 damage. It's an extra 4. And then the creature has to make a wisdom question mark. Yes, wisdom saving throw, which it fails miserably. So it has disadvantage on any attack roll against anyone other than Rory. However, Rory, he's not sticking around for that. Hasted Rory is then going to dash 60 feet straight to Apollo's side, woof, provoking no opportunity attacks because he's got mobile, and is going to do another attack for the hasted, which misses. However, you see him kind of reboot and is going to action surge and go for 2 more strikes.
Yeah,
You can also
is.
use build for success on his attack if he fails. Can't he?
Yeah, it's only a d4 though, and it was too low to have.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, so that is going to hit. So that is a. Oh, sorry, I've got a lot to juggle right now. That is going to be another 7 points of damage, and second attack hits again for max damage. So that's 12 points of damage. I feel like I'm missing something that he can do.
Did you use his third attack action because of haste?
I am forgetting. I'm forgetting all of the additional d8s he has. Hang on. Yeah, I'm dumb. So he struck the other guy twice, so that's an additional 10 on him. And then struck this guy.
Don't be too harsh on yourself, mate. You're currently controlling like 15 characters.
Yeah, this is a bit ridiculous. That's why I was like, Knives and Darius, get out of here.
Yeah.
We guessed why.
How many times did I just hit this creature? Once or twice?
Twice.
Twice.
I've hit it twice. All right, cool. In which case, another D8, 3. Okay. Is then going to use the rest of his movement because he's only used 60. He's got 20 more feet to go back over here. And then, yes.
People in chat, is the music level loud enough, or does it need to be turned up a little bit? Anyway, continue.
Gogol.
Right, cool. Question: did Rory use a goading attack on the dragon?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
On this guy. On this guy.
Oh.
On that guy. Okay. Awesome. Can I see the dragon from where I am? Because there's two people in front of me.
You could see, yeah, slightly. It's kind of, you can see a looming bright creature. You don't have a distinct kind of clear outline, but you can see it. It is in your sights.
Okay. So it's enough to be able to count as seeing it.
Yeah, in like a spell situation, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I should have thought about all of this, during those 20 rounds before me. I didn't. Because the fucking moved eventually. I mean, yeah, sure. Fair enough. Gogol's gonna run up, slide between Aqua's legs, face down, not looking, pop up,
The best
and
of all of us, dude.
and smack this dragon twice in the face.
All right then, roll to hit.
So that's gonna be 17 to hit
Misses.
on the first one. Misses. Good. We're learning a lot. That's fine. Next one is gonna be 26 to hit.
That hits.
What is it? D8? Okay. Oh, nice. 10 points of thunder damage.
10 points of thunder damage. Nicely done.
Then what can I do? with
What are
my
you two
turn?
giggling at?
Yeah, I just caught the dance. What are they doing?
Nothing, don't worry. We'll tell you later.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my defensive field. So my my sort of shield repairs itself, and I gain 6 temporary hit points.
All right.
That's me.
Okay, good stuff. Darius is out of here, so we are back at the top with Aqua.
So Aqua is going to stumble backwards a little bit. Just there, trying to take somewhat shelter behind the wall there.
Yeah.
And she is going to pull her bow, and because I forgot last time, she's going to say she's got Dread Ambusher, so she gets 3 attacks.
Only on
that was
first
on the
round
first round.
First
Yeah.
round of combat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Only on the first round of combat, mate. You wouldn't have counted now anyway, because it's yeah. Anyway.
oh, because we didn't know.
Yeah,
Fair
you
enough.
got it
Alright,
when we
so
first dropped down anyway. So you got
two attacks then. Whatever.
fuming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She said so
Livid.
sadly.
I know.
Fine.
Fine. I'll just
Fine.
roll 2 attacks.
Um,
Why am I doing this? I keep fucking people's turns up. Like, shut up, damn.
I know, shut up, Dan. Right.
Jesus Christ.
Put your
Sorry,
DM
man.
brain on still.
I know.
That is so +6 is.
That's been delivered sandwiches.
Oh my god! Right, that's a
Okay.
Oh, what a
17.
roll. Yeah, what?
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Misses.
Oh balls! Right, next one. It's a dirty 20.
Hits.
Okay. I still got a hex mark on it.
You got his Hunter's Mark. Yeah.
Hunter's mark. So that was a 3 plus 5 plus 2.
So 10 points of damage.
And I'm quickly going to check. No, she doesn't have anything to heal her, so she is going to hide behind the. Actually, she's going to move further back.
Can I interject there? Is what she's going to do as a bonus action?
She doesn't have a bonus action.
She's going to switch places with Bella.
Correct. That's right. Okay, so she does. She looks down at her ring and she says, "Sorry," as you do see her zup, and Bella goes zup, and they switch places.
Yep.
I forgot she has that.
So
is she then restrained?
No, she's not restrained.
Top stuff. Should have done that earlier. She's still blind, but okay.
So she's out of the direct line. So yeah,
Where am I?
You see, yeah. So Aqua kind of like fondles this ring, and she's like, "You're not having her," and poof, you both switch places. All right, then it is Bella. Kind of, you feel yourself be moved, and you know the feeling of you've done this a few times before, so you know what's happened, and you feel like the cold surface of the wall behind you.
Right, and that'll be because now she has no idea where she is. Though she could be anywhere within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
She is just gonna duck down. I mean, she can't, apart from she can't help, so she is literally just gonna crouch down where she is.
Okay.
And she's trying to rub at her eyes, desperately trying to get them to work. But
yeah, it's just, you know,
in fear
when
of hurting anybody else, she can't attack anything.
Yeah, I mean, she's like blinking, she's rubbing her eyes, but it's essentially as though you've looked into the sun, and it's just blotches of bright orange and red, and there are some purples dots. You're staring into a nebula, basically.
So are you dodging on your turn then? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, I'll take the dodge action.
Okay, good stuff. All right then, Geo.
Actually helping one of us.
Yes.
Use power word kill, man. Let's just fucking end.
A level 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. Shit. Should have done that from the start. I just say die, and it does. Okay. Do what to do. All right. Staying.
Oh, I forgot to note. So when Rory launched the 2 attacks with his rapier, you see as he does, it's familiar to all of you, this beam of radiant, like crackling energy kind of careens off the blade into the creature he's fighting, but you notice that it has no effect. And not only that, the creature itself seems to get brighter.
Oh, sick.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of guessed that the first time.
Guiding bolt! Sorry.
Yeah.
Sacred Flame is also bloody radiant damage.
Yeah. Right, okay. So I can't do what I was going to do. So I had the inkling. Right, okay. Alright, fine. Staying where I am. It's 120 feet with the sort of the bluish glow still around his hands. He's going to sort of pull them in, make a few signs, and just launch this wave. And you just sort of, as it careens down the hallway, you see stones and vines, and any movement stop for a second as it halts in midair, and then falls back as the wave passes along. And I'm going to try and cast slow on this thing.
Okie dokie, what is that?
Oh, good.
So that is it's a whiz save of 15 or
Wisdom
higher.
save. Yeah.
Whiz save.
Oh, it's just so
Oh,
Okay,
amazing.
so
big whiff.
that is a 10, so it fails, but
Reaction, isn't it?
it's going to use its legendary reaction resistance to save.
But that's one goal at least. That's one goal.
Yeah, that's true.
doesn't make any better though. Right, okay. There's nothing you can do against those. Dope. Okay. So, seeing his spell kind of take effect, then feeling the dragon just like push through it and out of it, you're just
it's
gonna.
almost as though the kind of the slowing effect, this like spectral clock almost appears, and you see it almost burn through it with its eyes. It just basically crumples into dust and takes no effect.
Oh, that's seriously changed what I'm...
Getting very frustrated to this thing. You just see just. Oh, I hate it. All right. Everyone do your best. I need to sink here. And he's going to take a sort of 10 feet this way to think about what he's going to do with himself.
All right.
5 feet. And that's now I'm going to go to there. And that's my turn for the moment.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it's going to use its legendary action to make a bite attack against Gurgle in front of him. It doesn't really have a gender, it's a dragon. That is going to hit! It's a 24! That hits?
Silvery
No, with... Oh, fucking hell.
as the bite comes down, you just see Gio go, I don't think so, and like the glass appears in front of its maw.
Okay, so that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah. That
Hits?
Just, yeah.
Bollocks.
Okay, so you take as this...
It was a good shout, though.
Burning heat from its mouth as it comes down and bites into your arm. That is going to be... Where are my dice?
Here.
There's 5 piercing and 6
Right.
radiant damage.
And 6 radiant.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Top of the turn, top of the initiative order, you see the vines that are connected to it almost seem to pulse slightly, and this natural looking glow is lost slightly from the vines that are plugged into this thing, and you see it kind of, a couple of the wounds knit up as it heals a little bit.
The vines behind it.
The vines plugging into it. So there are 4 vines plugging into it, kind of one in this direction. At the moment, they're all kind of from behind. But yeah, and it kind of draws energy from those and heals a little bit.
Do I see that?
Roll me a perception check. Just
14
on
passive.
14 passive. Yes, you catch that. You'd see like this, like green, like radiant light kind of be sapped into it as it almost like looks back slightly, pulls on one of the vines, and a couple of the like the arrow damage from Bella, the wounds from Aqua, the wounds begin to knit up on its fin-like wings. Okay, that takes us to... Where the hell did this guy go? Oh, he's there. He's invisible. I forgot about him. Okay, so this guy reappears as he goes to slash at Geo. So it's going to make 2 claw attacks against you, Geo. The first one is a 14 to hit.
That misses, surprisingly.
The second one is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
Okay, so you take... That's cocked. You take 4 points of slashing damage, pretty bad on the damage, and 3 points of necrotic damage.
Reduced to 1 or 2 if you're resistant.
1.
1.
Yes, the first one missed, second one hit, and then it cannot go invisible again. It didn't get that back, so that is its turn. Just kind of like staring at you. These claws have just tried to jag through. The first one kind of hitting your cloak. You kind of waft it out the way, and then the other one, unfortunately, as you move it out the way, strikes into your sweater and kind of pierces you a bit.
This is good fabric.
The other guy, who is goaded by Rory, is going to move towards Caleb, and is going to make 2 attacks with disadvantage. Kind of eyes still on Rory, but just can't really get to it right now without getting in the middle of too much to deal with. And is still going to hit Caleb on the first attack. So that is 4, and then 7 points of damage to Caleb. Oh shit! It's fine. Second attack on Caleb.
I thought he died then. I was gonna be like, woohoo! But
that also hits.
That's a reason to be happy then.
Don't do this. Don't be mean.
No, wait, I like it. Oh no, wait, I like Caleb. Hold on.
Yeah, you like Caleb. Yeah. Okay, so you see Caleb fall.
Oh no. Anyway.
As this creature, even with disadvantage, goes up, eyes straight staring at Rory, but just unleashes at whatever's in front of him, just about missing Aqua, but striking Caleb, who is now down. That looks a bit too dramatic. He's just having a nap.
He's down, man.
That's what you said to your kids when their pets died. It's sleeping. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's sleeping. Don't even worry about it. Knives is up there. Caleb is got to make a death saving throw.
Oh, in his sleep.
Yeah, as he sleeps. Yeah, a sleep saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but all right. Next up is Apollo.
I'm gonna try big brain plays here. Like,
right.
I'm going to at least just try. I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw. I'm casting it. You will notice I'm casting a different spell this time.
That is 21.
Yeah, it saves. That's fine. Does it? Silvery Barbs. Have another go at that.
14.
It worked! Do you want a legendary action to stop it from working, though? Because I don't want to... I'll tell you, I'd cast Command.
I mean, I was going to, but I also want to know what you're commanding it to do. I think that'd be funny, but I'm gonna use a legendary resistance.
That's fine. Big brain play. That's what I wanted you to do. And then
That's
bonus
all good.
action, I will take my first level spell slot back.
All right.
And then, because... let me double check. One sec. When I finish my turn, when a creature...
Oh, for the attack thing?
No, Swift Stride, it means that... Oh, no, I can't. It doesn't...
Mm-hmm. What about your battle cry thing? Is that just a certain number of times you can do
Voice of Authority?
Yeah.
That's when I cast a spell on a on a target, who is an ally. So I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at Swift Stride, which means that when a creature ends its turn, I get I should have used it before and I forgot, but I get 5 feet of movement without provoking opportunity. So I should be further away than I am, but I'm not, so I'm not going to move.
Okay, cool. It is now the Solar Dragon's turn.
That's 2. Sorry, that's 2 legendary.
2 gone.
Yeah.
It does not get the Blighted Breath back. You'll be pleased to know.
Oh.
So, it is going to make a bite attack and a tail attack against Gurgle. Because Gurgle is right there.
Man.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah, so that Silvery Barbs is the reaction for this round, right?
Yes.
Yeah, not the last round.
So
that's
until
fine.
your next turn, yeah. So that is 6 points of piercing damage and 5 points of radiant damage from the bite. You see it bites you and then it almost like throws you up in the air and whips you with its tail. Only for 19 to hit though.
Misses.
Yeah, so as it does, you can see the vines that are still kind of holding it to the egg, kind of almost pull it back and prevent it from fully moving to swipe at you, and you manage to ding it away. So it doesn't collide there. Is, however, going to use its second legendary action this turn to give a tail attack a go. It's basically like trying to whip you around. I'm going to try and attack you again. That's a 21.
Just hits.
Just hits. I thought I missed you. Okay, so that is... it's not as much for the tail. So that is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage from the tail swipe.
Right.
It is then over to Rory, who is going to zhuzh back in. You know,
just out of curiosity, would Rory protect me, seeing as I'm right in the heart of battle, and that's generally what he tends to do?
Yeah. You're in danger now. Yeah, he's gonna go to you.
Not that I'm trying to get myself out of it. I'm just.
No.
Yeah.
I forgot that you were being hit, so that's fine. It is going to They are then going to release 2 crystal rapier attacks, and then a third actually, 3 rapier attacks. First one misses. Oh god. Wait, hang on, are you flanking?
Yes.
He can be.
It's in front of me.
Yep. So with advantage, still misses on the first attack.
Why is it? Because you never popped it back in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not actually on the map.
He's
Yeah,
right
I can't
here.
see it.
That's
No,
what
on top of me.
Geo is.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's where I am.
You can see it.
Yeah,
That's where
I can
Geo
see
is.
it.
Evan. No, Geo's
Is he
here.
on it?
No,
No.
there you go. Now he is.
There we go.
Now I
No,
can.
oh.
Now I can see it. So I was against the wall where you put it. So it was under me. I couldn't see where it was.
Oh, it was fine for me for some reason. I don't know what happened. It's fine. It doesn't matter. All right, second attack. Let's see if this hits. It does hit with a natural 19. Does Rory have any cool little thingies?
No.
No.
Does Rory get a crit on a 19?
That's what I'm checking.
Some fighting.
Not
classes
at this
do.
level, no. Not at this
No.
level.
Not
Yeah,
at this
not
level.
right now.
Okay.
Okay, in which case it's going to be... Woof!
It's gonna be Wolf!
17 points of damage.
Nice. That's my robot.
On that second attack. The third attack with haste.
I mean, it is a good, he is a good little robot.
It's going to hit, so that is going to be another 15 points of damage. It's looking rough, this one, because it already took a bit of a beating beforehand. But Rory is going to... Doesn't seem to have any... I don't think he's got interceptive. Nope. So that is going to be Rory then. Okay, so Gurgle, you're up.
Kill it.
All right. What to do? God. Yeah, Gurgle's a self-preservation first. So he's gonna cast Mirror Image on himself.
Okay.
Oh.
Good spell.
Doesn't help you when something from the Fae is trying to curse you, but you know, that's fine. The one time I used it as a
I know. Mirror Image, it didn't work. Fuck!
And then they're all weird.
Mirror Image, and then Gurgle's gonna try and... Can Gurgle move, squeeze around this dragon because he's small?
Yeah.
Would that be possible?
Yeah, it can.
You're doing it,
so-
Peter. You're really doing it.
Gurgle would like to go there, in that case. And that's their turn.
All right, that is them. Okay, Darius is out of there. Aqua. Aqua is the Killian of the group.
Aqua's going to.
Wow. What a step down.
She's going to step to there. I know she's actually coming out of range. So is he going to get an attack of opportunity?
Yes. That is a 14 to hit.
Yeah, misses.
Misses. Cool.
And she's going to fire 2 shots at this gentleman right here.
All right.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
All right. Chunky
Finally.
crit.
fuck it up.
Sorry. Chunky crits!
So delayed.
So for a 26, just in case.
Yeah. It was gonna hit anyway.
So that is 8 double to 16.
How do you want to kill it? Not the dragon.
Oh.
Oh!
The little guy.
Don't know.
So yeah,
Of
she
course,
just
why not get excited?
I was
steps
literally
back
just like,
on her
you
heel,
fucking hero.
and she dead square aims his eye and tries to pin it to the wall.
And does so. You just hear a squelch as it's thrust back into the wall. This arrow just kind of like just stuck there, and it kind of goes and reverberates and quite squishy noise. I can't do I can't do that right now. I'm not Matthew Mercer. I can't do sound effects.
Wow. So before this gets even more dodgy, Aqua's gonna
The sound effects brought to you tonight by Sirenscape. Sign up now for effects like these in your game too.
Aqua spins on her heel and aims at the one between Rory and
Geo.
Geo.
Cool.
Just forget my name.
no.
It was Aqua. It wasn't Natalie.
That's a 16 plus 6.
Hits.
Yeah.
22.
That's an 8 plus 5.
13.
Yes, done.
Cool. It is looking rough, but it is still kicking.
Fucking hell.
I think she has bonus actions. Hold on. Oh no, she doesn't. Okay. Alright. That's what she does. Actually, she
Okay.
probably goes and stands by Bella. She probably stands in front of Bella.
Okay.
Does she have any what's it called? Any spells as bonus action
No.
that she can do?
Well, she does, but
Did
none that she would
Did
use.
you do
None
Hunter's
of
Mark
them.
on those 2 arrows?
No, because
No,
I've
Hunt's-
hunted Mark the.
Big guy.
Oh yeah, that's the
dragon.
other thing, isn't it? Of course, yeah. I should
Yeah.
know how that works.
Okay. Yeah, Caleb's still on the ground. Bella. Roll me a Constitution save now that you are out of the direct line of sight of this thing.
Okay. Is +2, so that's a 21.
Okay, with a 21,
Nice.
not looking directly at this, you are focusing on trying to clear your vision, and you begin to see everything
I
around
can
you.
find you. Thank you.
You rolled so you rolled
I know, the
lowest amount of
maximum.
turns, and I was like, okay, you're out of visual. Let's give you another shot at this.
Thank you. So she's going to stand up and shaking her head a bit as the room comes back into view. Right. And she is going to point her phaser straight at the dragon.
All right, so you kind of pop him around the corner.
Oh. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I've said it now. Alright, yeah.
Go on. You do have sneak.
Yeah, I'll add that in a second. So that is a 19 plus 2, so a 21.
Hits.
Hits. Okay.
Plus 2?
So, yeah, that's it's plus 2 to hit on my pistol.
Oh, you're not proficient. Yeah, continue.
How am I not proficient? Anyway, right. Okay.
No, we'll fix that later. It's
We'll
fine.
fix that later. 3d6.
Bella looking at it going, I should be good with this. Why am I?
Yeah, let's go.
How do I hold a gun again?
Guns upside down in a hand, going, no, this doesn't feel quite right.
That's 18 points of damage. Plus
Uh,
sneak. How much sneak do I get?
I don't know.
Double check. I'm really talking to myself.
I don't have all your character sheets memorized.
I mean, that's just not.
I know.
Okay.
Is it not
I
one
learned
D?
sign
Is it not
language for
1d6?
it, but I don't memorize your character sheet.
I think it's 2 for
It's
some
2.
reason.
Well, you are level 6, so I think it's 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
It
it's
should be more
3.
than that.
It's 3.
3d6.
There you go.
Right.
There we go.
So that's,
This music's been
4,
great,
plus
by the way.
9. 9 points of sneak damage, yes.
9.
Sneaky.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That is everything.
That's everything? Alright, Geo.
Yes. Okay. Sort of looking around the battlefield, trying not to, pay too much mind to the dragon in front of him, and seeing. I was about to call him Killian then, but that's not his name. It's Caleb because he's
Wrong
sexy that way.
campaign.
I know, right? So for my action, I'm going to fiddle with the ring on my finger a little bit and activate the Pearl of Power to get back a 3rd level spell slot.
Nice.
As an action.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pearl of Power is an action. But I'd rather have it back than not, because
Oh, I wasn't questioning. I didn't know if it was a bonus
no,
action.
it's spending me, this dragon. I'm spent. Right, okay. Risking the attack of opportunity, he's going to look towards and go, I know you've got this one in your hands. I'm going to move with the movement thing, not the ruler, to here.
Okie dokie. Just want to check something. Yep, alright. So it is going to make an opportunity attack. And misses, but you see as soon as it goes to strike you, Rory just automatically woof, goes to strike out in a sentinel attack. That's cocked. That hits. Let's go, Rory.
That's how you use your robots, people.
That is nice. Okay, so you see as this creature dares to strike you, Rory just immediately, it goes after you, and you just, as you turn around to see, you see this blade shoot through his chest as it crumples to the ground. And Rory has killed it.
Sick!
What?
Dope. Okay. Looking down at the dragon and really not liking where things are going. He's like, he takes his glasses off and folds them very neatly. He goes, I really wish you didn't have to make me do this. And you sort of start to see like this sort of very fine white circle appears around behind Geo, and then another one inside it, and then a third one inside that. And as they do, these little motes of energy that represent like planets start to appear behind him. Where his glasses were, these two sort of almost like material-like things of energy go across his face and look across. And these little eyes just all across them. From his legs and arms and his head, small wings appear as he raises 20 feet into the air and activates his I should know the name of this. Radiant form, radiant transformation, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant Soul.
Soul.
Oh shit!
Is
Wow.
an action, isn't it?
Bonus action. Bonus action to transform.
Bonus action to transform action to implement the thing, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright.
Away from me.
Sick.
As he
You're
sort of
doing
like
it all
hovers.
right.
I will say, I very much appreciate the biblical angel
Reference,
reference
Yeah.
there.
That was so good.
Alright,
sort
you
of,
take
like,
on your
he's-
radiant
he's-
soul.
And sort of hovering 15 feet off the ground, sort of in his form, just this sort of light solar system behind him and this energy in a voice that I should have sorted out with Clownfish when I had it. It sounds a bit like, sounds like a choir almost. There's this echo to it, like there's hundreds of people talking all at once. He looks to the dragon and goes, if you want to fight, your fight is with me. Now come. Fight the universe, solar dragon. And he just holds himself there.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Okay.
I liked that.
Intimidation. Am I good at that, or am I just too nice? Oh, okay, I'll take that. That is 18.
All right, good to know. You see, it's going to use its legendary action now to bite down at Apollo, but you see it's kind of caught off guard by this change in your form, and I'm going to give it disadvantage on this strike against Apollo.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna miss.
Yep, that misses.
That's a 14.
Oh yeah, I mean you called it, mate. So I'm not even going to tell you if it hits or not. You just said it misses. So.
What's your AC?
It was higher than that, so it does miss. My AC is 18. Yeah.
All right, good to know. All right, yeah. So you see, it's kind of put off, and Apollo, you are kind of you glance back to what it's clearly distracted by, and you see this radiant energy reverberating off of this winged Geo.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And that's your turn.
Oh, it was my turn anyway. Yeah.
Okay, so top of the initiative order, we've got lair actions coming in. We're going to do this again. All right, I need Aqua.
Top of the initiative order.
It's 20. Initiative 20. I need Aqua, Geo. Aqua and Geo only to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Dex saves for Aqua.
How high is this thing? Because I'm off the ground.
No, not you. You off the ground. Just Aqua then.
Oh, she dead. She
That's
gone there.
That's a 7, even though I've got a +6.
Are you rolling the ducky dice?
I'm not.
You've rolled.
This is your character,
It's the
dude.
worst time
don't-
I've ever rolled.
Aqua is restrained. You aren't restrained. I'll take that marker off you. All right. These two boys are dead, so they are out of the turn. You see, both Geo and Rory will see knives. Boof, 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 boof. Superhero land in this enlarged form back down.
Oh, she's getting some good loving when we get back to the shack.
Into the center, and you see her look down at Caleb as she lands. I forgot words.
Okay, no one has even bothered to.
No, nobody's healing him.
I mean, I have nothing.
Oh, is
Both my
Caleb
characters have
down?
nothing. Yeah.
Oh. Oh well.
Shut up! It's not funny. Not funny. And is going to use her action with her massive gnomish hands right now to reach at the bandolier around Caleb's chest and pull out a health potion, and is going to use her action to administer that and stabilize Caleb.
Nice.
All right. It's then Caleb's turn. Caleb kind of. Well, that is not pleasant. And from the ground is going to glance over and is going to cast Ray of Sickness against the dragon. Not you guys.
Yeah.
For a natural 20!
Yes.
And that's why we res the down players.
That was such a
Fucking
slow roll.
hell.
It was like poof poof. Okay, so that is
That's
two,
my fiance.
that is 2d8 poison damage. Oh, that is shit damage. That is 8 damage.
Better rolls, Caleb.
I'm trying. Where'd the d20 go? And it is a 16 on the chunky crit. And it failed its constitution save, but it's going to use its last legendary resistance to stop being poisoned.
Ooh.
No one likes that.
Poisoned would have fucked it up. 16 on the tricky crits, DM? DM? I'm the DM. Dan?
Yep, you said it.
I heard you.
Oh, this is so good. Is this on the dragon?
It is on the dragon.
Amazing. This is so good. Lightning fast shot to the face pops the the foe's eye like a grape. The foe is permanently blinded in one eye and can take no actions for 1d4 rounds.
Okay, so the D4 rounds applies. However, this creature is fully immune to being blinded in any capacity.
What? You
Even if it
popped
loses
its
an
eye?
eyeball.
That's a chunky crit thing. You can't just negate a chunky crit thing.
It's
can
immune
you?
to being blinded.
But its eye
What?
exploded. What's it doing?
Oh,
No,
are you
I'm
still,
fine.
are you
Honestly,
still
I
going to
can
do the
see.
round things, right?
I'm
Where it
doing
can
the
take no
round
action.
thing, calm
Oh,
down.
okay.
I'm not
Permanently-
negating the entire thing.
I mean, it's only one eye, man. It's not like we've blinded it completely. So you're right. It is immune because it can still see.
Wait, so what am I doing?
4 rounds, did you say?
No, I said what am I doing?
Oh, you're rolling a d4, love.
1. That is a 1 on the, so it can't take any actions for the next round.
Okay.
Okay, so it is basically immobilized. For the time being, it's kind of like reeling in pain. You see this ray of sickness like go straight into the eyeball, and it almost looks like cataracts interacting with this nebula, and it fogs it over as the poison seeps in. And yeah, it's kind of thrown off because you can tell it relies heavily on vision, and at the moment it's just trying to adjust to only having one eye at its disposal. Apollo. That is you.
Okay.
Oh wait, he's gonna get up. Hang on. Let me just get him up.
Who's getting up?
Caleb.
Caleb,
Oh,
our boy.
I thought literally went, Apollo, it's getting up. I was like, whoa, that whole no action thing didn't last long, man.
No, it's you. It's you.
The dragon liked it.
Oh, do I
Tweakness.
do this? I do wild card shit.
Up to you.
Wait,
I mean,
smart card shit.
Sensible hasn't worked so far.
Do I do wild card shit?
Yeah.
I feel like I
What's
should.
the worst that could happen?
I could die.
We all
Yeah,
could.
that's
It's
fine. We
the-
will accept that.
I'm not going to do it now because you're horrible. You didn't need to say that. Okay, it's within 5 feet of me, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to try.
Come on. Come on.
The cool thing, though, rather than the sensible thing. I'm going to do the cool thing. Fuck it.
Do it.
As a bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step onto the back of it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you
Like,
are.
up towards its head. I'm going to Misty Step up onto, like, the back of its neck, grabbing hold of it as my bonus
Yeah,
action.
Jove.
Okay.
And then, as my action, I'm going to cast Mage Hand and cover its face with my Mage Hand.
That's genius.
How big is Mage Hand?
It's got
My
one eye,
turn.
so I'm covering that one
Yeah,
eye.
how big is Mage Hand? 'Cause it's
I-
like
it
a
doesn't-
creature.
I don't
Maybe
know,
it's
man.
like
It doesn't say within the spell. So how
Man
big
sized.
is Mage Hand?
Can't see.
Size of your
Can't see
hand.
me. Can't
Yeah,
see me.
it is like
Okay, now I
a
can see.
mage hand. Mage hand is like a humanoid hand.
Okay.
Can't get mad, not touching. Can't get mad.
Nobody's.
Just annoying the dragon to death.
I don't.
It's like a John
If it,
Cena.
oh god.
It's a humanoid hand.
Oh, my internet's just took a shit.
I'll let it have some claws.
No, I don't need it to have claws. I need it to like blind this thing. Are we just saying it's normal human-sized hand? Is that what we're
It's
saying?
a hand. Yeah.
Oh well, I don't really want to do that then. I thought it was a bit bigger than that.
It's
That's
not
big
like
size.
Big
That's
B's
Big
hand.
B's hand, is it? Oh,
That's
what an
Big
idiot!
B's
I've made a mistake. Can
That
I
is
cast?
what you've done.
Can I cast something else as my action instead of Mage Hand? I didn't realize you were only going to call it as a human-sized hand. I didn't know that.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah. Can I
Mage
cast
Hand.
another
What do you think
cantrip? Can I
it
cast
was?
another cantrip instead? Or are you going to
Yes,
rule
you
it?
can cast another cantrip instead, but what
Okay.
did you think it was going to do?
I thought
It's
it was a
cantrip.
bit bigger. I was just trying to put the fucking thing off and blind it.
Right, you're on its
foam
back.
finger.
I will let you do something else as your action.
It's mage hand.
Because the mage hand is only the hand size, I'm going to cast light on my shield and put my shield in front of its fucking face and like pull the shield in front of it.
All
I'm
right.
just trying to put it off. I'm trying to help everyone by
Okay.
trying to cause disadvantage on attack rolls and stuff.
Right.
Light lasts a minute.
I know it does.
Oh no, it lasts an hour.
It lasts an hour, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you like covering it like an eye patch? Are you waving it in front? What's the
I'm trying.
situation?
So I've grabbed hold of it round its neck and I've wrapped the shield.
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh. 18.
Okay, good to know. Alright. For its turn, it can't do anything. Because it's got no action, right? But it has
Yeah.
movement. It's gonna spin.
Okay.
So you see it kind of
Blade.
move, like duck as it feels this pressure colliding to its neck, and you see it just "Argh!" and tries to do a flip and shake you off. I need you to make me a dexterity or strength saving throw, your choice.
Okay. That is 2.
2. Okay. So as it shakes you off, you fall. It's only 10 feet, so it's only a d6 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. Why is the music stopped? I'll sort that in a second. So you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall.
2.
But I need you to roll me a d6, please.
5.
That was the one you weren't wanting. You fall into the vat. This acidic, glowing pool beneath it. It's not deep, but I need you to make me a constitution saving throw.
Fucking hell. Strength save, dex save, 5.
Yeah, well,
Another-
you're the one being manic here and just going off.
Con save 19 on the die for 21.
Okay, you take 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Is that the end of the creature's turn?
Yes, it is.
I get 5 feet and I move out the map.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so what looks to be acid as you collide with it corrodes through, but it's hot. It's this green tinged radianite-like liquid. And you use your Swift Strider to get out of there. It's now Rory's turn, who is still hasted. Wait, have you rolled concentration checks?
I haven't actually, no. How many do I need to roll?
I don't
3.
know. 3, I think.
3. It's just a d20, isn't it? I
Yeah.
forget what concentration is.
It's a con
what?
save. It's a con save.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you have Warcaster, you get it with advantage.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, so the first one is a con save.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one's a 15.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
Second one's a dirty 20.
Yep, fine.
And this third one is a 17.
Which I think exceeds the damage. Yep, so you're fine. So haste is still up. So Rory with 80 feet is going back this way towards this creature and is going to do his thing.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
Because
Robot.
Rory would. We all realize that it's not it's taking bad towards radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Rory has other options. Would he, if he would realize that, would he whip out his pistol instead of using his blade, which he knows doesn't do anything?
Let me roll an intelligence check for Rory. He's quite smart, so. Yes. Yeah. I think, given the fact that it's. If it was Geo who was like up towards it, he would probably have just gone in with his rapier, but. Yeah, he will stop at Aqua's side and will fire 3 shots with his pistol. So that is going to be a miss. A hit. God, this pistol does a lot of damage. Hang on. Why doesn't he use this?
Because he's a melee fighter.
He's a swords kind of guy.
Okay, so that is 13 points. And then the third attack is also going to hit. So that is crap damage. Oh, very crap damage. 4 points of damage as he sprints over and just stops abruptly, raises his pistol and boo, boo, boo. You know, I'm so good at sound effects.
It was
What
better
can I
than
say?
the last one.
Go, go, go.
That's
And is going to. How's Rory looking? I think Rory's okay. Yeah, Rory's okay. Yeah, that is.
everyone in SpellJammer is just going bang, 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 bang every time they're firing.
Yeah, they actually say it out loud. But that is going to be Rory's turn. Gurgle, you are up.
Okay, I have a very stupid question.
Hey,
So
I give the dragon a knife.
I have the Midas potion on
You
me.
do.
Does that require a save?
Yes, of course it would.
Okay.
I'm not going to let you freely turn this dragon to gold.
Well, might as well fucking try it.
Might as well.
I love
Yeah.
that was such a good pun. Might as well. That was so good.
Go on.
Very-
All right.
Very good.
So Gurgle's gonna try and clamber up the side of this dragon, seeing as it can't do shit for a couple of turns, and he's gonna
Don't believe the
shove
hype,
the
brother.
potion.
It can do a lot. I don't believe that shit.
shove the potion down its gullet.
All right. Can you
You
just
just
roll me
go
athletics check
swallow,
to climb
swallow,
the thing?
swallow.
Roll me athletics check to climb the thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my armor because I can. To make sure that I get to add my intelligence modifier.
Ah, okay.
So that is going to be with intelligence plus strength, so that is plus 5, 19.
Yeah, okay, so you successfully get up there and you shove this potion down its gullet.
Yep.
Come on, successful.
Come on, big gold dragon! Big gold
That-
dragon!
Is a 19, which I'm going to say. So what you see as this thing, as you thrust it down its throat, you begin to see gold appear up, like in its gullet, in its open mouth, but you hear it kind of, as it crunches through the glass of the vial. And it's almost as though the gold itself turns to molten gold. It just melts and slides down its gullet, taking no effect.
hell. All right, and that's my action, right?
Yes, it is.
Could you? Would it be? Could I take out another potion as a bonus action and drink it myself?
Oh yeah, if
Or-
it's a health potion, yeah. Health potions, yeah. Unless you're doing another different potion, that's fine. Yeah, bonus action for administering a potion yourself.
Because what did the demonic leech do?
You get health back. You get health back for damage. You get half health back for damage you do, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. So the damage you
Oh,
do,
for
you get
damage I
half
do,
the amount.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool, okay.
Hasn't been a lot so far.
I mean, you've done a fair amount. You've done a fair amount.
But okay, so that's just gonna be me then.
Alright.
That's me.
Okay, so that is the end of the initiative. Darius is still not there, so we're back to Aqua. However, just for the sake of us all going to the toilet, getting a drink, it's very hot. We are going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back at the top at Aqua's turn. All right. So we'll be back
Right.
in about 15 minutes, so just before 8 o'clock. So go keep yourself hydrated, keep yourself cool, and we will be back shortly. Hello everybody and welcome back. We are still in the midst of combat, so we are going to hop straight back in at the top of the initiative order with Aqua.
Alright.
once Natalie has finished her snack.
Oh, is
Are we all ready? Maybe not.
So
That's why she
unprofessional.
did. That's why we didn't hear her say anything, because she was snacking.
Right, so Aqua is going to run forward. First of all, she's going to bonus action Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Yes.
That is concentration, so we'll lose the Hunter's Mark.
Yes. She is going to... Can she run to the left of the dragon? Can she get between it and the wall?
Yeah, she can. It's mainly its wing, so she could go under its wing.
Okay. So she's going to cast Zephyr Strike and then go to move here.
Alright.
Giving her advantage on her attack.
And then an extra D8.
And an extra D8. So seeing they had an issue with poison, she's going to grab some dust out of her little pouch on her thing and just blow it at it, and she's doing poison spray.
Poison spray. Okie dokie. So that is a con save?
Yes it is.
Constitution. That is a 17.
Balls.
It's got a high con, it's a dragon.
It's got high everything.
Not everything.
I don't get the second.
It's a cantrip, so no.
I can't do anything
Full
else.
action.
That.
Alright.
She's really pissed at that.
Yeah, she blows this dust and she's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Alright then. If there's no bonus actions, then it is Bella.
No, she used the bonus action on Zephyr Strike, so.
Ah, yes.
Bella is going to see how messed up Aqua is and the fact that she is charging headlong into danger. She's going to charge after her.
Alright.
No, she's not. She's a ranged
Actually, no,
fighter.
fuck you.
Oh, I have to remember which ones of my characters are ranged fighters.
Both have a bow.
No.
They're
They
both
both
ranged,
have bow,
because you've got a
yeah.
phaser.
Yeah, they are both kind of ranged fighters.
Phaser is radiant damage.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't you wish? Don't we now all wish that Scar was here with his inconvenience gun?
I mean, you retired him.
Yeah, could you imagine him in this fight? You thought fucking casting light on a shield was a bad move. Scar would try and hug it to death. Like,
She is actually going to charge forward and she's going to attack it with her rapier.
Alright, go for it.
So she is coming to just in front of Rory here and slashing it with her rapier, which is D20 obviously. It's 19 plus 2, so 21.
Hits. Stuff
Actually,
should be better at it.
that one was plus 5, sorry,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
it was still hit. Rapier plus 5. That is an 8 plus 2,
10.
so 10. Does she get sneak attack?
Allies are engaged with it.
Yes. 3d6. That is 5 plus 3, 8 sneak attack.
8 sneak.
And as a bonus action, she's going to use her psychic blade.
Okay.
She's just going to. She'll almost like you. It looks like she throws something at it, and it's sort of incorporeal blade goes towards its head.
Yeah. Essentially, like coming out of the shadow itself, this blade appears and goes to strike it.
Okay, that's a nat 20 for 25.
Chunky crit!
Yes!
Let's fucking go!
Right.
There it is.
I mean, it's D4.
No, we will celebrate this.
Right, that's a 3, so 6
Okay,
plus
6.
2.
8.
8 is psychic damage.
Okay.
And then chunky crit of 11.
11.
Get up.
What is it?
This is amazing. The strike severs the creature's larynx. The foe is reduced to making wet fish noises.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You
What's
see,
the wet fish
hang on,
noise?
you see, as the psychic blade strikes out at his throat as it goes to rear up, preparing for it to take a strike. Now, it just severs it, and it goes.
No, Han, please. Pick your noises better. Come on. You don't.
The attack
No.
slices
That.
that severs the creature's larynx. The foe is reduced to making deep throat noises.
Comes Sasha Grey.
All right, is
Weird.
that it? Okay, cool.
Oh god.
So that's your turn. As
Moving
its legendary action, you see again the vines that are
Leads to its
connected
nose.
to it begin to pulse once more. Okay. And it regains some hit points.
Can it still take legendary actions even though it's still suffering the effects of Gurgle's Nat 20, which is it's got the chunky crit, so it can
was
take no
off a
actions.
Turn, no actions.
So can it take legendary actions? It can take no action until the start of its next turn.
Wait, no, sorry, that was meant to be a bloody lair action. It's Geo first.
Oh,
Yeah, my
so
bad. That was the
you
lair
think
action.
about
Okay.
it for a minute until Geo's done.
Yes, it's the lair action. I was just trying to move on.
Okay, yeah.
You do.
Geo.
Cast light on your shield, Geo.
Is it? Is it my connection that's bad, or can you hear me fine?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it's your connection.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah, there he is.
And it's getting really choppy from my side now. It looks on your side. That's the only problem.
wow. You're good. You're back.
You're back.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Right. Okay. I don't know why my connection's getting so choppy. It is for it is. Right. If I'm back, let's talk fast. Okay. So, hearing the dragon make those noises and stifling laughter behind angelic sounds.
Stop. I hate when I continue.
Oh, it sounds familiar. Right, do you know what? Fuck this thing. Okay, I am going to move Geo still 15 feet in the air. Just a little bit closer to here. And at second level, where he used to use a spell book to sort of create a spell circle and just opened up, his hands now just seem to like fold and form magic as he would. And sort of either side of this thing, these like sort of almost temporal openings in space just sort of like pull out of the air, and it's sort of like, you know how looks like the room itself is sort of pulling inwards toward this scene of space. And for like the briefest second, this huge ring of ice and asteroids just passes through it, and I'm going to use Rhyme's Ice Binding on it at the second level.
Hey.
So it needs to make a con save of 15,
Con
but
save
we'll see what happens.
15. That is going to save. That is a 19.
Of course it is. I mean, I don't expect it to not save these days. So it's only half, that's fine. So that's 8, 6, 14 plus 14 plus 7. So 21 halved,
So 10.
10. So that's 10 cold damage as the ring disappears and the voids in space. Vroom.
All right. You see, as these meteors kind of strike down, the ice sizzling as it collides with the radiant heat of this creature. It is not looking in a great state. And you see, out of panic, the lair almost seems to lurch out to protect it. And that pulsing again, like I said before, goes to heal the creature. Okie dokie. So that is that many back. Cool. All right. So it is. If that is your turn, or shoot.
Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, it is now Knives' turn. So Knives is going to sprint. Oh my god, can she fit?
Yeah, she's only a granny.
It's. Oh god.
She's lied.
I mean, to be fair, she's a gnome, so enlarged is still only like 8 feet. So this is way excessive for what she actually is.
Yeah, she
So
grows.
large, no,
She grows
it's not-
one size larger, right? So
Yeah,
she goes
yeah,
from
so-
small to medium.
Yeah, so she's. I'm gonna say she's like 8 feet.
regular
but I still
person.
want big granny. But as
Yeah,
she
you do.
runs, you see her muscles begin to bulge once more as she slams her walking stick down as she moves, and that great axe as she rages. And is going to. What kind of barbarian was she? I can't remember. Hello?
Let's have a guess. Zealot.
No. Okay. Forward to disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you. Okay. So you see, as she rages and storms forward, these figures appear, almost like spirits behind
Oh,
her.
guardians.
And what you see is, you see a variety of people behind her. Some gnomes, some otherwise. It doesn't seem like these are all her ancestors. More those she has protected and who are now protecting her. As she goes forward and makes 2 attacks. And she's pissed, so she's going to make them both reckless.
Yes.
That just started sounding like the Buffy soundtrack then. Okay, with her great axe. So that is going to hit. So that is
Great axe.
great axe. All right, so that is 7 points of bludgeoning. Yep. And then 14 points of bludgeoning. You see, as she storms forward, all health that was just regained from the lair protecting this creature is obliterated and undone in an instant. As she just tears, cleaves one of the wings, the fins, straight off.
Oh.
Damn.
Barbarians.
All right. Okay, we have Caleb. Caleb is going to look around and see the situation and is going to cast. He's going to move forward slightly and is going to cast Twin Spell with Metamagic Adept, Healing Words on Bella and Gurgle.
Twin spell, healing word.
Oh, wait. Is Healing Words just hearing, right? They just have to hear. It's not creatures you can see.
You just,
right? Yeah?
I think it's creatures.
The Healing Word. Let me...
Oh, no. It's 6
creature
creatures of your
that you
choice
can
that you can see within range.
It is C.
Weird, but yeah.
That's a bit
Love
dumb.
to see the words.
Okay, in which case, who's looking the worst then? So,
Well, Aqua.
Well, Aqua, but
I
don't
know,
think
but he can't
me.
see
Oh.
Aqua.
Oh, yeah.
So Will can just about see Gurgle if he moves this far. So we'll go Gurgle and... How's Apollo looking? Apollo okay?
Yeah, fine.
And Rory then. Alright. So that is going to be 8 points of healing to to Gurgle. And
Ow.
8 points to Rory.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
That's his bonus action. As his action, that's nice. He is going to. Oh, what's he gonna do? not much you can do. It's going to cast Firebolt.
Yes.
And misses, unfortunately. You see that he's clearly just looking around, trying to make sure that nobody goes down, because it's clearly this is evidently the biggest enemy he's ever faced, and he's hesitant to even get this close. And he's looking around, and you see him fumble a bit. This kind of flint and steel in his hands spark up as he blows into it and casts Firebolt, but it unfortunately careens off and misses, hitting where the wind
I heard Fireball.
No, bolt. Jeez.
I was like, he's gonna healing word and then throw a fireball? Well, that seems
just so you can survive it.
counterproductive.
All right, Apollo.
Lay on the ground,
Wild
prone currently, because all I've done is just kind of like scoop myself out. Being lay on the ground underneath, can I see Gurgle?
Yeah, you'll be able to, kind of from the angle of the neck. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Fine, it happens. I'm going to cast Life Transference. So as I'm lay there pretty beat, I'm just going to place my hand on Paladine and pulse my life energy out and cast it over towards Gurgle. And you get 62 hit points back.
Fucking hell.
Because I rolled very high on my life transference and Apollo is down.
Oh!
Yo.
Gio.
Yes?
As this happens, as this energy from Paladine is used, conducted via Apollo through to Gurgle, your Radianite form flickers some more, and you feel a presence in your mind that you have never felt before. But Apollo is down. It doesn't say anything, but you feel something there.
Like watching, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching us all,
It
my
just feels
friend.
like something watching.
Watching us
Oh,
Get your flyers away from me.
shit.
Okay, so Apollo is down, but Gurgle, you are doing great.
Damn, okay, fuck.
Okay, it is now the Solar Dragon's turn, who gets its action back. And I will see if it regains its blighted breath. It does not. It is going to make an attack on Knives, who just struck at it, and an attack on Bella, who is looking weaker than... who's just kind of come through. He's clearly not used to upfront. Is not quite as proficient with upfront combat as the heavily armored thing next to it. So it's going to be a bite attack on Knives, first of all. Just going to hit. $11 halved, 5, so 8 points of damage to Knives. Alright. And then to Bella, with a tail attack, is a 21 to hit.
Frontal shift. Sort of not thinking too hard about what he's doing, he just goes, no! And Bella and the dragon sort of like flicker and mirage, and there's these sort of after images between the two of them, and you need to re-roll that attack to see if it actually hits.
It misses.
There we go. And as that happens, like Gio basically goes, picks the right one, picks the right time, and you do, and in whatever way you do, you pick a timeline where you moved, and it does not hit you.
Nice.
Oh, I love chronomancy. Anyway,
We do.
I like that.
Okay. So the Solar Dragon is then frustrated at that, going to use its legendary action to try and bite at Bella now. It's
Oh,
pissed off
bastard.
that she stepped out of the way.
Legendary action is at the end of the creature's action.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. In which case, it is Rory. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Okay, so Rory is going to...
Kill it! Kill it!
Thank you
Literal
both.
fire.
It's alright. See, I am on your side, really.
Okay, so Rory is going to... It's getting a bit cluttered here. But using his 80 feet is going to... Oh god, what have I done? It's going to sprint past.
Wow.
I know it has haste, but what the
during-
hell was that blow?
I know. And during all that time, took no opportunity attack.
Just woof, and appears on the side that Aqua's on, just a bit away, and is going to fire with his pistol 3 shots.
Ash?
Bow, bow, bow.
No. Yeah. Okay, that first one misses. That is a 10. That second one is a 20, which hits.
Natural 20.
No.
Oh.
Dirty.
Dirty 20.
Go, let's go.
Big money. Natural 20?
One
No.
damage.
How
Natural
do I
1.
want to do this?
Oh, how do...
How do you want to do this?
I mean, it's been the theme of the night, hasn't it? Let's be frank. Like, let's be honest. We kind of all saw this coming.
I was trying to avoid this from happening, but yeah, Chris, you're welcome. You got the kill. So Rory kind of sprinting into action. This whirlwind of sound. You hear like a slight. It feels as though like something's going to ignite with how fast his metallic joints are moving against each other. As he abruptly comes to a stop, skidding, and just fires. One in the remaining eye, the others 2 in its mouth, and you see this bubble of kind of like ignited magma from within begin to burn up and burn up and burn up. The creature is dead, but you all have a second to react, those who are closer, because it looks as though something is going to blow up. What would you
Bella
guys
is going to throw herself atop Apollo.
Okay.
And can she also shout out to Aqua to run? Who will then, if told, she will run behind Rory.
Okay. All right. Yep. So Bella, you threw yourself on top of Apollo.
Okay, who is left? Who is where? Fuck, no. Okay, can I cast a spell in this moment or not?
No, this is a split. There is
Oh,
no.
never
It's
mind,
not a
then
full
I'm-
action. It's like a woof,
Then
a
I'm-
quick
I'm
moment.
too far away.
Yeah. So Aqua sprints behind Rory. Rory braces down. Knives. Kind of, it's acting as a second shield in front of Apollo as they take the brunt of the damage. And you see
Gurgle?
this. Yeah, Gurgle, what are you doing?
This. Where does it seem like this explosion is coming from?
From its neck.
From its neck, like from, like it's gonna come out of its mouth.
It
In that
seems that
case,
way. It's like a.
In that case, Gurgle's just gonna grab the mouth and go, and try to basically shrink the throat of this thing and just make it implode inside of it.
Okay, I want you to roll me an athletics check.
Handle your arms, dude. Like, the dragon's neck is pretty thick.
Well, Gurgle's a plasmoid, so he can basically
That's true.
extend himself. I'm gonna spend a charge to gain my intelligence on it as well,
Okay.
which is a 22.
A 22.
In that case.
Okay. I would like you to make me. What do I want you to make me? You feel as you grasp this dragon's neck, this bubbling and boiling from within, fighting to get out as you are clamping its jaw shut and pushing the explosion further and further within it. And you manage to negate the damage for everyone except yourself, as you are right in the impact zone. You take... You have managed to mitigate it, so I am going to change the damage I had planned.
What does... Dan, quick question. Fortune's favor. What does that do?
Fortune's favor. It just
Yeah,
lets you
because I got
re-roll a
the modes of
d20 for
possibly-
anything.
Okay.
Yeah. You take 20 points of radiant damage as this poof. You are shielding it. You are preventing it from escaping from anyone else. But you take this brunt yourself as you are so close. The heat within it is immense as you are grasping hold of it. But it is dead.
Gurgle, as this thing is about to blow, it just says, "Just run! Run!" And just pulls as much as he can, and you can sort of see how his armor sort of flips out sides to sort of funnel this thing towards himself. So he sort of like unlocks and just goes straight towards him.
Okay. With that, we are out of initiative. Apollo on the ground, many of you heavily wounded. But it seems as though the threat... That's way too intense.
Is back.
Seems as though the threat has been quelled.
Did you say 20?
20.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Aqua kind of
Okay.
slumps to her bottom against the wall there, but Bella is going to turn to Knives. Do you have anything?
I don't. Caleb.
Gurgle's
As,
gonna run
As
after being basically blown off this thing.
Yeah.
Gonna instantly run to Apollo and go, and lightning is gonna sort of appear in his hands as he's gonna go and booster shot you and cast Cure Wounds.
Just liberate your cure wounds. Wow.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you.
Which is a D8 plus 4. 11 points of healing.
Kind of see Apollo go. Yay! We did it!
Bella gives him a hand to help him up. Don't
Two,
worry,
like,
we did it
claws-
without you.
claws and retreat. Teeth have kind of brooded and retreat back into his normal form as he kind of bunches over, rests himself a little bit. Oh, I'm glad. Good job, everyone. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna sit down for a minute. We
Yeah,
are not staying here, right? We've done what we came to do.
I presume so. And she kind of looks to the rest of them.
Geo, I have detected an anomaly. This way.
Geo sort of still 15 feet off the ground, just hovering where he is in the angelic form, sort of holds it for a little while and just not close. His eyes are closed, but the little ones that appeared on the sort of ribbons around his head close as well. And he just goes, "Whoever's there, make yourself known. Don't stay in my head too long."
You hear nothing back. But as that kind of fades, the presence itself seems to move away.
Sort of looking around, he gives a small snarl. Of course you wouldn't stay. And he very angelically just sort of floats to the ground towards all of you, just his feet hitting the ground a little bit as the angelic form kind of just fades away into light and stream as he returns to a normal self, flicking his glasses out. Well, that could have gone worse.
How? How could things have possibly gone any worse?
You could actually be dead, but here you're not. So, it's a success.
How is
Gurgle's
this?
gonna slap his hand on your back again and give you another electroshock. By curing you one more time.
Where was this sunny optimism this morning?
Well, if you will jump into giant holes full of monsters, what do you expect? I did try and stop all of you, but apparently sense does not prevail sometimes. So here we are. But it is dead. Whatever problems we had are solved, potentially.
As Rory passes Aqua, she's going to draw the attention of Bella.
You don't need to control Aqua anymore.
Okay. All right.
You're good. Guys, your friend is Rory, and begins to kind of hobble after Rory.
Another
Yeah,
10
with a
points.
great spring in his step.
Oh,
Just
amazing.
passes everyone in a very sort of forthright run, sort of like rushing walk. He just passes straight by Bella, catching up to Aqua, going after his friend Ro.
You always ignore everybody else.
Rory?
Oh. Floaty boy.
Geo, he is somewhat single-minded sometimes,
Yeah. Are you all
especially when
okay?
his friends are running into danger. Aqua kind of looks a bit fucked up, but I don't have anything to give her. And she does kind of genuinely look a bit ashamed about that, and she's like wringing her hands a little bit as she
don't
catches up
worry.
to her.
I'll take care of her. And he'll kind of like start walking. Thank you, Gurgle, for your kind assistance there.
Well, I guess thank you. I don't think I would have been able to take the brunt of that. I look around. Is there anyone who's not from our group standing close to us?
Knives?
I mean, Knives is there. But Knives has gone. Will have gone off to check on Caleb over here.
Gogo's gonna silently say, "Space dragon."
I'd keep that to ourselves for now. And I'll catch up to Aqua, and I will cure wounds her.
Cool.
For 16 hit points.
Okay, thank you very much. She's looking
There's
a
the
lot
cleric.
healthier now. Thank
Well,
you.
I'll only do it when people look injured, you know, and
You're not her. Get up.
literally like
Wait,
rub some
Walk it
dirt,
off, dude. Walk it off.
rub some dirt in it, man.
Um,
And then yeah, I'll continue and kind of like follow. But I'll turn to Knives and go, if you wish to join us, then by all means. But if you'd rather ensure that our way of escape is clear, then by all means stay here. Or whatever you feel is best.
I will go and check on Darius. He took the brunt of that. Basically, he was robbed of all of his senses, so I'm going to go check that they've come back.
Yes, little senses. I completely understand. Sure.
She Knives just kind of cock an eyebrow.
He just smiles, like, playfully, and he just goes, I only jest. We'll be as quickly as we can.
And Caleb goes as well to check on his best buddy. But Aqua is still with you all, as Rory has gone into...
Knives was about to live up to her name there. Pull some out.
Almost.
I nearly went full joke, but I was like, no, stop.
No.
I really wouldn't with Knives. I really
I
wouldn't.
know. I like Knives. I was just saying it, Jess.
Okay, so Rory, as you guys catch up with Rory, who is still hasted, but as
that will have faded by this point.
As he's walking this way, you see him kind of crumple over as the fatigue that is a consequence of haste takes place, and he basically stops, head facing straight forward towards this room.
Oh,
Gio,
sorry,
what
my
is
friend.
that
I'm about to hopefully find out what
Systems
is this thing,
are
DM?
not fully operational. Hold on.
It's going to take us. It's going to take a moment. I pumped a lot of energy into you, my friend. You will feel it a little bit. Just relax. I'll get started.
As you get closer, Gio, the heat around your neck builds. A burning sensation that you've experienced once before begins to scorch your chest, and you see, as well, as you're kind of guiding Rory forwards, a glowing in the base of his neck.
The same as the like. So obviously he's going to feel like, I don't know. There's no time to be cagey now. He sort of like quickly pulls it out and I don't know, hot potatoing it between hands. He's just going to sort of look at it. Is it the same glow from this? Is the same glow as
It's
in
the
his neck?
exact same glow.
Francis is getting and flicking it open sort of gingerly to try and see what's happening with the dial.
It seems to, at the moment, it's in flux. You see, it's as though it's been caught ticking over, as though something has stopped it from ticking closer to midnight, closer to doomsday.
Closer to midnight, I like it. Okay, so that is good. Yes, that means we have stopped what it is. And anyone who comes in, you can just sort of see him like very clearly staring at whatever he's had around his neck for a while, and just kind of pacing back, like. Oh, so we have come to stop this. That is good. That is good. That means we are. So to the end. Okay.
Do you
Oh,
want
at
to
least
fill us
answers.
in there, Gio? You seem to be having multiple conversations to yourself.
Like
Yeah,
he
you
genuinely
make no
sort of,
fucking sense right now.
he genuinely sort of like snaps into it, forgetting that there were other people around. He's like, yes, of course. You don't. Okay. Aqua, if you are to listen.
Oh,
What
she
I'm
knows
about to
everything about me, so don't worry about her. She can keep a secret.
It's not what you. It's the danger of knowing what I'm about to say. So I will keep it brief.
Can
sort
I
of like.
Can I cast Zone of Truth on him, please?
Can
I
can fight that, right?
Yeah, so wisdom.
To charisma.
Oh, charisma. Is it?
Charisma.
It should be
charisma of,
wisdom. You would think it would be wisdom,
Yeah.
but it's not.
charisma of what?
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah, of what?
I need you to make me
Roll it and
charisma
I'll
saving
tell
throw.
you.
Roll it.
All right. 18.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. We can keep going this way, dude.
Yeah.
That's silvery barb.
No.
Nah. That's
No.
fine. Let's reroll
It'd
again.
be a counter spell.
Okay, so that's 16.
Saving throw of 16.
Yeah. So,
Beats.
so I essentially I see you doing this to me, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to hide it. You've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
me cast this spell before as well, so you can see me casting
Yeah.
this spell around you.
Yeah.
As it sort of like encompasses him, and he looks towards you, and he just. Listen here, Apollo. I'm about to tell the truth, but if you really think you need to do that, then I will just keep what I know to myself, and I will save you all the trouble.
I was just making sure that you were going to...
I'm sure you were.
I was. That's exactly what this is for. Don't worry, if you don't want to keep things from your friends, that's completely your prerogative. And then I kind of cast the spell back, and I just walk on a little bit.
He sort of places two. Well, he doesn't because his glasses are there. He pulls them down and places two fingers there and just. Okay, no. And turning on his heel, he sort of just holds the watch, sort of hanging from one finger because it's still quite warm. He's like,
Yeah.
This is called a timepiece. I may have borrowed it without asking from where I came from. This little device is connected to something I dare say goes beyond anything anyone has ever seen. And when I look at it, it is, oh my god, my phone. Sorry, it just went to 20%. Whenever I look at the dial in the hands of this thing, it tends to tell me if I'm in the direction of cataclysm, or destruction, or the end of things, let's say.
Right.
Well, I've been following this since I left to try and avert destruction that comes on massive scale in the universe.
And where exactly did you leave?
a bad question.
Oh, you don't know either. I thought we would have told each other quite a lot.
No, I want to tell you, but knowing where I come from may have ill benefits for you should the people I left catch up to all of us. The things they can do are not worth mentioning. And you knowing about it puts you in as much risk as it puts me in for doing what I am doing. So if you really want to know, I will not keep it from you, but you have to understand, should we get caught, or at least you get caught with me, they will do to you very similar things to what they may do to me. So, at your own peril, take this.
Who are they? Mysterious they. The they behind whatever curtain you...
Letting the watch sort of hang in front of me. Tell me, are any of you familiar with a place called the Kali Chakra?
Has I ever come across that name before?
None of you have.
Okay.
Sounds like something you basically choked upon.
Yes, Gurgle. Well, the Kali Chakra is an institution, let's say, that documents and records the fall of civilizations through time, cataclysms, the turning of the very universe. They watch as it happens, document it down, put it into the library, and let it move on.
So the historians.
Not quite, because they get to destruction before it has occurred. They take record of civilizations before their falls, before their destruction. They document.
The job that you did for some time?
Yes, it was. I went to places that were... There's the device my timepiece is connected to. We call it the universal constant, because we don't quite know what it is. It was discovered thousands and thousands of years ago, floating through space on a piece of rock. Never stopping, never moving. It just continues to tick and tick. And the different dials on this machine, once figured out, showed us where destruction and cataclysm was going to fall in time and space.
You knew exactly where to pull your front row.
Yes, they did. You have to understand, I am only young. I was there for maybe 15 to 20 years, give or take.
A long time for enough civilization.
Yes, but you don't understand.
Well, ill things happen to them.
Has it been sensing the sort of tension coming from this? She's curious, but wanting also to diffuse the situation a little bit. She has it ever been wrong? Or have you ever been able to change out the outcome?
Well, this is why I'm here. There's a fundamental rule among the Kali Chakra that we do not interfere with the flow of the universe. They believe fundamentally that what is supposed to happen will happen, and that the device, once it has read it, it must go ahead as planned. They will not allow us to interfere, change, or otherwise stop anything that was supposed to happen. No matter how strongly we feel, no matter how great the civilization or noble or terrible its peoples, we are not allowed to interfere. And I cannot do that.
Between us? And
they will if they find out. This is why I was surprised and worried when Bellamy showed up. The fact that he is doing something similar to what I am doing means waves are being made in my former school.
See that Apollo is visibly pissed off. And I mean, it kind of starting to walk. And he just kind of sighs, shakes his head, and kind of walks down that kind of
Geo, give him time.
As he walks off, he just goes, "What possible cells are saying? Never open minds to what could and could not be. It's fine. Let him go. I know what he is thinking."
I find it hard as well that you would have stood by while lots of people died as well. I get that you're now not doing that, which obviously we are grateful, but it is a hard thing to hear, and especially for someone who may have lost a lot. It is a hard thing to hear, and that's a valid thing to feel. So just give him time.
I do not disagree. I know what they do is not in the best interest of the universe, but it is what they believe. It is the rules set down by the two who rule that place, beyond the measure.
If they're going to stand in our way, we need to know everything we need to know about them.
They are the embodiments of life and death itself. Verita, the first friend, the warm embrace at the beginning. They are outwardly a very beautiful Furbolg woman, but she is the manifestation of life incarnate. She grants and sees and looks. And then, Store, the last friend, the final goodbye at the end. He is the embodiment of death itself. The two of them, never meeting, never seeing, overlooks the Kali Chakra and makes sure that the flow of time, the flow of the universe, and the infinite circle of life and death are not disturbed at all. To go against those two is to go against the very makeup of the universe.
So basically we are now, or you are, rather, hiding from mad scientists that basically just want to observe destruction instead of interfering with it, and you want to change something about that. Hence why you're here.
Did you listen to anything I just said? It's not... Did you listen to anything I just said to you, Gurgle?
I try.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Then why did you ask if you're not going to pay attention?
No, I'm just trying to get things right in my head. This is way beyond my pay grade.
He's trying to simplify things.
They are not scientists.
I'm not huge to philosophical questions. I'm this I can do. Machinery and things like that.
Verita and Astra are not scientists. They are quite literally gods in mortal shells. They are death and life brought into a form that you can look at and talk to.
Oh shit, well then it's definitely above my pay grade.
If they're in mortal forms, can they be hurt?
The mortal forms might be able to be, but I wouldn't advise it, quite frankly. You would be taking on Astor, the literal embodiment of death in the universe, decay, destruction, the end of things. There is no...
Yeah, that doesn't sound like my bag. Yeah.
This is why I didn't want to tell you. Because now you know this, they will know you know when they find me.
Why? Will you tell them?
Because we are together. And the Kalik Chakra... My friend Bellamy, did he seem perceptive to you by any chance?
I was a bit distracted by his ness. Sorry.
Boyish good looks, we all are. But he is one of the finest divination wizards in the universe. The one above him... Oh, no, I've got her name down. Hold on. I do have it written. Because I knew I'd get to this point at some point.
Hang on.
No, I have it.
You sure?
Yes.
Did Gurgle start watching the machinery while still keeping an ear out? But
yeah, you absolutely can. It's also what Rory's doing as well. And I'd like you both, aka me and you, to roll tech checks.
Check.
Check.
Take check.
That 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Rory got a day
So
20.
that's a total of
So your
wait.
intelligence plus your proficiency.
Intelligence plus proficiency. Okay, cool. So 27.
27. All right, day 24. Rory, I will get back to you in a second. Is anybody else say?
You were looking for the
Oh,
name,
sorry, right. I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yeah, the name. You were looking for
right.
the name.
Yeah, no, I found it. Bellamy's teacher, Evangeline. She is the single greatest telepath in the known universe. She can read a mind from 500 feet. She can know every emotion you feel, your darkest secret, if she would want to. They would bring her out as much as she may have been on my side, as much as she supported me in some small way. She would know your inner thoughts in a heartbeat. And then there will be trouble for all of us, which is why I wanted to keep this to myself, just in case.
I get that. But we already got into one situation by using a name we probably shouldn't have.
I mean, it got us in the door.
Then got us attacked. And
We would have gotten attacked even if we didn't get in the door. We would have been attacked at that point.
maybe, but information always helps. And I get you might be trying to protect us in some way, but we're willingly walking through dragons to get to the danger. That's on us. You can't try and protect everyone. We need the information.
I think you underestimate the scope of my goal. Protecting
Maybe.
everyone is exactly why I'm out here. Do you think I risk everything I know just because I think I can change a few lives here and there? You may think it's hard to hear about me watching the downfall of civilization after civilization, but to live it, to have talked to the people there, to have documented their lives and their ins and outs and their comings and goings, it is too much for me to bear anymore, which is why I'm out here doing what I do. Bellamy told me they think I am lost, and for the moment I can remain that way, but the more waves we make, the more buttons we push and the more discoveries we find, the more we will come up on their radar eventually.
And do you
Gurgle
think this is
literally
a
about
way?
to push a button. Stops.
And do you think by defeating whatever that was, that's a wave that they may notice?
Potentially, yes, because it will appear on the universe constant, most likely. As the dials in the hands aren't meant to go backwards, but it could also, to their knowledge, just be more passing of time and something that is meant to happen. See, this is why I'm here. I'm trying to change their way of thinking by showing them that stopping calamity will not disrupt the flow of the universe.
Yeah, can I have made my way out
Yeah, absolutely.
of the whole thing up to where?
Yeah.
Knives was,
Yeah. So Knives. You see, Darius has regained his vision and is just signing with Caleb. You see him looking extremely apologetic that he couldn't do more, but they're all kind of talking amongst themselves, trying to figure out what the fuck that was. But you make your way out and you head up.
Very quickly, I walk over, see this kind of apologetic expression on Darius's face. Place one hand on his shoulder, kind of squeeze their shoulder a minute. Look at Knives and say 2 words. Boy shop.
What was that?
Boy shop.
Ah.
And I wanted to point where it is.
Yeah, and she does. She gestures a bit
Starts
further.
walking in that way. He just starts walking.
All right, you do so. Gurgle and Rory, as you are both looking at the navigation console, without touching anything just yet, given what Geo has been talking about. You see, kind of upon just your interaction, your proximity to it, a 3D hologram blueprint emerges. You see the surface layer of Waterdeep, and you see these vines that have been beneath your feet, all colliding into the central kind of hub, reaching out and up into the city proper itself, about expanding the radius of the damage you saw from the surface. Everything, it seems, has been drawn, all the life force has been drawn out through the solar dragon that was there. It seems almost as a barrier, a protector, and is feeding into this machine that is in front of you, this large machine. And you see that it's clearly then sending pulses of extreme levels of energy back out towards chaos space.
Does it seem like it has stopped now because of the solar dragon, or does it seem like...
It seems to have stopped. You see a slight error come up saying system malfunction.
Cool. With that
212 is
information,
not there.
can I... I'm just gonna tap Rory on the shoulder and go,
I mean, you do this already. Just download the fucking shit whilst I break it apart.
Affirmative. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go up to the sort of core, I guess, the launching thing.
Yeah, the energy core, yeah.
I just want to get my hands in there, get my tools in there, and try to see
and you got... Oh, there we go.
Its makeup. I want to see the makeup of this thing and see what I can sort of, if there's batteries or something that I can pull out, if there's any important parts that I can examine further. And
so essentially what it is a massive energy core, essentially a huge fuel rod, which is connected to all of these vines going out. So it's basically, there's one central vine / wire that links to the main egg type shape that landed. And then that is kind of the main central hub connecting this huge energy core, which clearly has quite a lot of potential energy still in it, but nothing's being transmitted.
Is the wire red?
Yes.
Sure. Got the red wire. Blow us all up. Is there also a blue wire?
There is a blue wire, yeah.
There's a red and a blue wire.
There's a red and a blue wire.
Is there a countdown clock? Let's fuck this really, like... is there like a timer that's ticking down with really suspenseful music?
So it stores energy still?
There's residual kind of potential energy still there. You can tell it's not a full battery yet. It's almost like it was... because of the devastation above, you kind of get the impression that most of the life force had already been drained. It was basically getting the last dregs out, and so it's not full. It's about halfway full, I'd say, at this point, and you get the impression that this only sends back the energy when it's full, and at the moment it's not. So it's not transmitting any energy back towards the chaos space destination. You still can't pinpoint an exact location, but there's no energy now coming into it. But the wires themselves seem quite easy to disconnect, as far as you can tell.
Holy shit! Thank you for that. I'll run back to the console. Can I see on the console a point of origin, a precise point of origin? Where the fuck is this heading to?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Fuck yes. Okay.
I will. Well, I'm gonna send it to you, because I sent a while ago a map of the Astral Sea, and I am going to try and get it up so I can show you.
While they're doing this, is Rory still glowing?
There is a slight dull pulse from the base of his neck.
And this, Geo showed us his watch, which was also glowing.
Yeah.
Are you doing that? And she points to the glowing on Rory.
No, I just want so many mysteries of my friend that I really need to get to grips with him. He is creating interference, and I'm not quite sure why. There is something about him that is very similar to the tools I have known and have. I'm not quite sure why, but it is there. It is concerning me greatly.
He had been made by these people. And I'm kind of trying to talk low, so Rory... I know Rory could probably hear me, but I am trying to be a bit more respectful.
I found Rory in the depths of space with, well, anyway. We honed in on a signal very similar to the one in my watch, and there he was. They were much better mechanics than I ever could, and they got him running again, and it took us a while to stop him from trying to kill us, but eventually we got there, and I don't know. Maybe a small sentimental part of me just wants to treat him like a person because I don't want to see him as a machine. Maybe I don't want to know, but I feel I no longer can, so that is something we can discover together.
Okay.
Evan, I've just sent in the SpellJammer chat the map, and it is an asteroid cluster to the far right of an asteroid cluster by Chaos Space. The location of origin. It's not directly in Chaos Space, but you see that where this is exactly where the information that Davino said everything was disappearing, and there was no trace of it. You now have a location near Chaos Space.
Got it, guys.
Sorry, what?
I know exactly where the energy is being sent to.
That is good news.
Can we disable this so no more of the energy of this planet gets sucked up?
I'm pretty sure. Either I'm gonna blow us all up, or I'm gonna... but I need a little bit more time.
That's fine. If you don't mind me, I'm just gonna take Aqua and we'll be above if you're going to destroy it, just to get out of the blast radius. And she does that. We'll see you upstairs.
Okay.
Dick.
Looking at the two of them. Looking at Gurgle as he says that. Sorry, I was completely in my own world. You say, what is this? Sorry, it's a energy device of some kind.
Yes, basically.
You okay?
Basically, what the whole this. It's like a battery, and when the battery is full, it sends this energy that's been draining from this world to an asteroid cluster near Chaos Space, which is where all of this bullshit disappears to. Now it only sends it once it's full, and it doesn't function now because we slaughtered the solar dragon. So the seeds that they are dropping are most likely a bunch of solar dragons or a bunch of different types of space dragons, and they are basically channeling all the energy into this thing and then shooting it off into space.
This is a very specific engine. Why would they use biological creatures to fill up batteries? What do I know of solar dragons? Because I've seen them before, like what generally sort of...
So, I mean, you know them to be relatively rare, and they typically exist within nebulas themselves, keeping to themselves, only kind of making themselves known in order to acquire food. They thrive in the radiant heat, the fission explosions that go on within a sun itself. And to see, it's very rare that they will meet, and occasionally whenever there is a black hole and suns collapse on themselves, they flee. And occasionally, it's very rare, they have been captured.
Sci-fi.
Geo, here's a question.
Yes.
Apollo used his magic thing to basically transfer his life to me when he went down, right?
I imagine so. It seems very gaudy.
Do you think we can reverse engineer this to bring the energy that's back into this core back into the world? It has root systems connecting the whole thing, right? So what if we try to reverse engineer it and bring what energy is back into the world? Either that, or we can try to take these batteries and basically go and blow the shit up with the energy that we have. There's two options, really.
Take a fucking bow, brother. Take
Right,
a
like-
Inspiration.
Yeah,
Wow.
damn, inspiration.
You sort of see him thinking to himself for a second. He's like, it's definitely an idea. It is still connected somehow. I'm still
I mean, you know
wondering
how
who
to
actually
use
built
magic.
this, because it's a. Yes, I know how to use magic, but this is very, very advanced necromancy, and what was drawing the energy in no longer lives. To take it back, we might need something of equal or greater strength to siphon it back into the world. I don't know if we could just let off that amount of energy and hope that it will just sink into the universe. Unless I do know that, DM, I'm just spitballing.
No, you don't know. You feel you feel like energy of this is essentially raw life energy right now, and you would assume it would need a conduit of sorts.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's enlarge knives and use her.
That's still not that big.
Stunning.
That's still just like a 6-foot person.
We could use Apollo. Or me.
No.
Jeez.
Energy of this, an energy source of this great power and this amount, that would destroy the man. That would destroy most mortal people. This is pure life energy from a radius too massive to think about. We would need something equivalent to the dragon we just killed to allow it to return back into the world. It's an option, and it's definitely something we could try, but we would need to find the correct being to allow it to happen.
What about Rory? He's technically machine.
Again, he is just a small... Yes, but he is not biological. This is very much a biological draining of the world around it. This is living material. These are vines. It's not like it's just a machine pulling in life from, I don't know, a giant vacuum or something. This is literally grown into the fabric of the core, of the earth, of the crust. We would need something living and powerful enough to sit where it was and redistribute energy evenly. This has been done quickly, but it has been built efficiently. I don't know who's made this machine. I don't know whether it was built when it landed or it was already here and they fired it towards it. There's a lot we don't know, but we can't let off that kind of energy because it will just go to waste.
DM, could I look at the console again and see if there would be what made this solar dragon so perfect as a see if there's some correlation with the radiant energy of the solar dragon, and if it needs a radiant conduit, basically.
So what I will say, you two putting kind of your minds together to think this through. Go on.
So now I'm just thinking, thinking about this, is this the transference of sort of like a necrotic energy into a radiant one? Because essentially we're taking life from something, but we're storing it. So it's necromancy for the purposes of radiant energy, of life energy, isn't it?
So it's not technically. Yeah, so essentially it is drawing radiant energy and it's still remaining in its radiant form. It hasn't been transformed to necrotic. It is pure radiant energy and fuel that has been
It's basically the life transference spell, but
Yes.
on a
massive scale.
mechanical massive
Yes.
scale.
And what I will say, from the two of you putting your minds together, what you know Geo, in your experience of your knowledge of reading about solar dragons, they are one of the few creatures in the astral sea that are completely immune to radiant damage. You assume that a conduit would have to be able to withstand extreme amounts of radiant energy in order for this to work, which is why you put your heads together and think that the solar dragon was the best conduit for this. But as you're all brainstorming, you all
Cure wounds on the radiant dragon.
get it back up, come on.
Revivify.
We need you.
Polo heading towards the toy store, Bella taking Aqua to rejoin the others up top, Gurgle, Geo, and Rory still below, brainstorming about the situation. You all hear in your heads, I don't know what you did. Brownie and Flapjack are pissed off with you. Shut up. Are pissed off with you. But whatever you did, energy levels seem to be at least not getting worse. If you wish, we have something for you back here. Return to base if you can. If not, let us know what you're doing. As you hear from Saith, and while irreparable damage for now has been done and caused to a once great city, and many more questions remain unanswered, plans forming, a lot to think about. The horror dwelling beneath Waterdeep has been quelled, and its people have a chance to live once more. And on that note, as we all kind of think about everything going on, because sci-fi is complicated, we are going to end tonight's session there, a bit of an early one, but you are all now level 7.
Oh, sick!
Nope.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
I think that actually fixed our problem.
What, being level
problem?
7?
Yeah, because now I'm completely immune to radiant damage. Not really.
Wait, are you?
Just-
I was like, what?
No.
I like how we all
remember
stopped and
that.
went, what?
Huh? I
That's
don't remember
not
that being
easy.
a thing.
Confidently, is what the problem was.
Yeah.
What kind of cleric are you?
I
The
hope
best one.
you guys enjoyed that. Finally got round to finishing off that fight. A lot to think about.
Oh, there'll be another fight next session, don't worry.
It's Apollo versus Geo.
Oh.
Yeah,
the ring.
there'll be another,
Start with me, God botherer.
there'll be another fight, don't worry.
But yeah, Dan, are we rating anyone?
No, not tonight.
No, that's tonight. But I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'm sure I'm going to have a load of questions to answer after this. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys next Tuesday for our regular stream of The Fallen at 6 p.m. And yeah, we'll see what the hell Faerun's got in store for us going forward, because I am scared. But we will also be back for another episode of SpellJammer next week. We've got a back-to-back. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys then. Double bill. And yeah, I keep hydrated, keep refreshed, and we'll catch you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
All the love.